with this. Hey, hey. Well, my brother's back and he got
You wild boy.
Just say less. Everybody rocking with us. Just say less. Everybody rocking with us. Just say less. Podcast Lil Baby. Just say less.
Welcome back to another episode of the Sayless podcast. Episode 27. We back, baby. We back in here, and we at the crib with it. I go by the I go by the name of Young Nikes, aka Nike 2 Wavy.
I go by the name of Kai. Yeah, that's what I want to go for today.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Kai down.
Just Kai.
Love it.
Yeah, it's your boy Peanut, aka Dark Skin Jermaine, back, aka Dad Bod. What's happening?
Oh yeah, you got your boy Davell here, light skin Tito, the Great Light Hope. What's going down? How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Great. It feels good to be back. You know, we're
Man.
back together again. When is the last time we recorded a podcast together?
Oh, what was that? 1994?
Right.
That was-
I wasn't even born yet. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
Literally, I think that
Y'all
had
was
to
recording
been
without me. That's wild.
You
That's
stupid.
wild.
But you was there in spirit.
Oh, okay.
that literally had to been like February, March.
March. I think it was March.
Dang, y'all.
That was a different time.
Shout out to everybody that stuck out through them Zoom podcasts. 'Cause I almost didn't make it.
Man.
I was like, man, this is getting rough.
Yeah, that wasn't even 2020.
We was
That
sleep talking.
Yeah, man.
Boy, yeah.
No, we had some funny ones though.
They had me cutting out like I was a little robot or something. I was like, They said, oh dang, Nike killing you on the argument. I was like, y'all couldn't hear me. I was getting cut off.
That's why.
Nah, it was so weird recording on Zoom because literally we were like facing each other and I was like, this is weird. Why are y'all staring at me? Like, don't look at me. I don't want y'all to look at me while I'm talking.
Like, fun fact, you're talking. That's why we're looking at you.
Yeah, I'm so glad to be back with you all.
Yes,
and, you
man,
know,
it feel good.
I don't know if we really defeated COVID yet, but it feel like it.
Like we won the round.
Let me tell y'all something. I said that I stayed in the house all 2020. You know, Davell been out in these streets, right? So I'm just going to throw you under the bus. But I'm on your team 2021, all right? Look, if I catch it, I catch it. I'm out. Like, I stayed in way too
She said that
long.
quick.
I'm out, okay? I might hit the club on New Year's Eve out. Like,
you only live
I'm
once.
ready.
Nah, I'm going to be in church in the living room because
Nah, I did that all 2020.
2020 didn't start off right. And we was here turned up.
So you're going to be back in the same spot.
No, I'm going to be listening to church, and then I'm going to turn up afterwards. So after midnight, when church is over, then I'm going to go out.
Did y'all
All right,
mama
all right.
make y'all go to church on holidays?
Oh no.
I wasn't made, but I did go.
Oh no, I was made.
Yeah.
No, it was mandatory.
I agree. There was like, I think until I got like probably like 16 or 17 when I was like, oh, I want to go to this with my friends. Then my mom would let me. It probably was actually like senior year in
You
high
got
school.
friends at church.
Oh, that's
They
what
do
you
hit
got
me with
to?
that.
My mom would have said.
Yo, my mom did hit me with the if you could go out and party all night, you could go to church.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I used to go to church first and then go.
No, I couldn't do all that.
Yeah, I'm gonna see
Nah.
like my moms.
Nah, we celebrated every holiday in my house, so I'm pretty sure I was out.
You was
somewhere.
out.
Yeah,
Y'all was turned.
I was,
See, Peanut always turned to the max.
I always was
I'm
the
chilling.
person that made the decision to go to church. Like, I wasn't never forced.
Yeah, you just
I just wanted this one.
This is
didn't
Don.
wait.
I just wanted to go.
Hey,
Then I went to college and I was like, oh, okay.
So
So this is what y'all was doing on New Year's Eve. Man.
y'all was at Life Church.
Boy, everybody in Stillwater was at Life Church.
Life Church.
Got to pick them 4 different times.
Man.
Man, Life Church. They actually building one up the street from my crib.
Ah, dang, it's crazy.
They used to get free pizza.
They're like McDonald's.
Nike Peanut, D and
You just cut it in like that. Okay, okay.
I like
Say less. Oh, see, y'all ain't ready. We doing it big around here now.
Okay.
We doing it real big around here. Y'all not ready for what
level
we got
up.
going
Level
on.
up then.
Y'all ain't ready. Man, so what we got on the agenda today?
Man, it's a lot that's been. I mean, since last time we did something, it's everything that happened.
Ah, man. Oh, yeah, man.
Oh.
Okay.
Do y'all see this though? Wait. Because Nike just throwing it in there. But we
Yeah.
got theme songs. We got mics. We got a whole setup. We got drops now.
Black independence, man. Black independence, man.
Wait, somebody been listening to the Joe Budden podcast.
Boy, we out here. Joe, we coming for you. We coming for you.
Like-
Add us to the network.
Hey, shout out to all the DSPs out there.
We over here owning our own IP and everything, huh?
You know, the
Spotify.
Say Less Podcast Network. We out here.
We stopped paying for a studio. We made a studio.
Oh, ooh, boss up.
Listen.
Boss up on that. Boss up on
What
that
y'all
one.
doing?
Talk to him, Dom. Talk to him.
We got us off Zoom and now we zoomed in. Like, it's,
Oh my God! Okay, cut it out, cause you getting me too hype over here. I'm sweating now.
What?
I'm
Listen.
sweating. I got chills.
Fan
I
her
got
up.
chills.
Right.
You killing me right now.
Like,
I had
Nike
to
is our
fan her
podcast
off.
and our engineer. Like, turn me up in the headphones, Nike.
Oh, come on, Jay-Z.
We going crazy. I'm ready.
my
I'm
God.
ready.
I love this energy.
I'm ready.
This is what I wanted to feel like. I miss this type of energy. You know, all of us in the room together. This is what we need.
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be here.
And so what's been going on in the world of? Oh shoot, you know, it's actually election day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Right
when
now.
y'all hear this episode, we'll have a new president.
Yeah, y'all will know. We don't know right now.
We don't. And that's why Peanut is about to pop these bottles so that we can just sip to keep from crying.
All right, let's go ahead and pop these bottles real quick.
'Cause,
All right, we can't give Jay-Z too much. We ain't trying to pay him now.
That's back.
We're not trying to pay him. I know y'all heard them bottles popping, man.
I heard that.
Hey, y'all know what it is.
I heard that.
We back on YouTube.
This is really because we don't know what the next 4 years going to look like. So,
Oh, so this is a We Stress drink.
oh,
This is what that is.
We out here though. I mean,
Appreciate that's good.
Go ahead, hit me a little bit.
This is that stress. So what are y'all gonna do, man? What are we gonna do if we have another 4 years of Donald Trump?
I hear Iceland look nice.
Iceland?
Iceland, I heard it's really pretty. I heard it's nice. It's funny because Iceland and Greenland, I don't know who named them.
but they got it mixed up.
They mixed them up.
They really
messed
did.
up. They really messed up. But you know what? We're not here to like cause no blame. We're not pointing nobody out. Somebody messed up. But yeah, Iceland I hear is really nice. I ain't been there, but I hear it's very green, very beautiful.
When you book your ticket, let me know.
Oh yeah.
I'm out there.
Ah man.
Well, we gotta get passports first because they.
Oh, I got mine. I'm near.
oh, yeah, I've been in the game. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mine's about to expire though. I gotta re-up.
Apparently they strict about that. They don't let you vote if you ain't got one.
So, I'm assuming everybody voted, right? Everybody?
Yes, sir.
Did you guys have any crazy voting experiences? Like, did they try to stop you? They try to get you? Or was it easy going?
You know, mine. This was my second time voting. It was easy for me. I walked in and out. Like
So
it
this
was
is
like a
your-
drive-through.
This your second time ever voting?
I mean,
yeah.
you should have been 3.
Like
so you
ever?
didn't vote
Oh.
your first time. You voted for Obama his second term?
Yeah. Okay, third. Yeah, I got bad memory.
Yeah.
2 or 3 times. It was like that. But this time, this was by far the fastest. By far, like it was crazy. Like I walked in like it was a little drive-through. Like like one of those little spinning doors you walk through. That's how I felt. I walked in, put the thing in, walked out. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Man.
That's what it's like.
So I think I waited in line for probably about an hour before I had to vote. So I did early voting. It was about an hour. I actually got offered to do an interview for the news station, but I was like, I didn't really want to get my Martin Luther King, Malcolm X on. So I was like, nah, let me just get inside and just do my civil duties. And I kept it pushing. But if I had my Sayless podcast T-shirts on, I probably would have did an interview for the promo, though. I ain't even going to lie to y'all.
Yeah, gave us a little shout out.
I feel it.
They try to get you on your way in.
Yeah, I was like literally at the door about to walk inside. And he was like, hey, you want to do an interview? I would love to get some young voters' opinions. And I was like,
I'd have been like, well, Beyonce is here today. Aren't you the lucky one?
And low-key, I woke up feeling like I was going to get interviewed. That's what's crazy because I woke up that morning. I was like kind of already practicing like what would I say?
Oh, you
And you didn't even
manifested.
take the opportunity.
And I didn't even take the opportunity. It was because I was getting ready to go in to vote. So if he would have got me like when I was recording in line, I think I would have did it.
Would have held that line up today.
I probably would have did it.
I know Peanut would have did it for sure. He would have went on his
One day, all black boys and all black girls.
I'm a young black man.
No, they tried to stop me from voting. I had a little, I had to like weave through it and stuff.
Yeah,
I was fighting through.
Right.
So, I just moved to Texas. So I had to register in Texas, right? I was going to go to Oklahoma. I was going to do the mail-in. But I was like, this is my first time voting, actually. So I want to take, I voted last 4 years, but I did absentee. So this is my first time going to the polls. And I was like, so I want to be there. So the deadline to register in Texas was October 5th. So I made sure my application was in before October 5th, had to be postmarked. They told me, I called because I'm like, okay, my roommate also registered to vote. She got her, thank you. She got her voter registration in. And then I called and I'm like, hey, what's up with mine? Like, where it's at? And they like, it's still processing. I'm like, okay. They like, call back in like a week. I was like, all right.
Yeah, they didn't want to see you win.
Oh, it gets worse.
They're trying to suppress your vote.
Fact. So I called back in a week, right? And they're like, oh yeah, it was denied. I said, why? I live here. This is my address. That is my name and my social security number. I'm confused.
It's that simple.
It's easy. I'm a citizen, right? I'm not a felon, so I'm just confused. They said, how is your name spelled on your birth certificate? I said, oh, I've had this happen before. I said, yeah, I'm ghetto. I have a hyphen between my A and my N.
Whoa.
Like, I do. Like, my name is spelled Kanisha, but it's Kai-Nisha, right? And there's a hyphen there, right? So they tried to play me, right? They're like, oh, well, there's no hyphen on your voter registration application. Because sometimes it's just much. You're writing real fast. I just Kanesha, right? But my birth certificate has the hyphen and everything else. And they're like, okay, we're going to refill it out with the hyphen, but it's going to take a couple days. And by this time, it was like the 27th. So early voting ended on October 30th. I said, oh, they trying to stunt me, my growth right here, right? Like, they're not letting this happen. I called back the next day because he said it'd take 24 hours. Called back, and she's like, no, it's still processing, but if you're just that eager to vote, you can do, what is it, the provisional?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's one of them words with a P,
right?
Yep.
You can fill that out, and when it goes processed through, we'll update your ballot and all that stuff, right? I'm like, yeah, I actually am eager to vote. Like, you should be too. Don't you work at the voting election office?
Was this a sister?
By the sound of her voice on the phone, no. Not at all.
I thought you was going to say yeah.
No, it didn't sound like, but it'd be some old ladies up there that'd be real mean. Real mean. Anyways, let me hurry this up. So, call back the next day. We're approved. We're good to go. So, I'm like, all right, I'm going to vote right now. This is the 29th, so it's only one day left. I get there. The line is short. Great. Get up there, and she's like, I have a Oklahoma ID. I haven't gotten a Texas ID yet. So, most of this is, I brought this on me. I have the hyphen in my name. I have the Oklahoma ID. Whatever. So now she needs a piece of mail with my address on it to make sure I live here.
Right.
So had to leave and come back, which she let me skip the line. She's like, don't wait in line again. Come back. Please come back. Really nice. The only thing I could find was a W-2. She's like, it's not really, because I guess the W-2 can go to your old address, whatever the case may be. Not really the mail. We were looking for like a bill or something, but we'll let you slide. But yeah, it was a little bit of rough.
Yeah, man.
We did
I you know what? They did hold you a little bit. But I have been stopped. I used to live in Texas when I was in 7th grade, and my name, I'm with you. My name got an apostrophe on it. Actually, like it's D-A apostrophe capital V-E-L-L.
Would have never known.
So
Yeah, it's Davell.
Davell.
Like, Davell.
Wow, I never knew
Davell.
that
Yeah,
this
Davell.
whole time.
Davell. That's what my mama called me. So yeah, when I was in school, they was trying to tell me I didn't go to the school. It was like, you don't attend here. I was like, I've been here for like 3 months now. Like, what you mean? And it was like, and they figured it out finally. There was another Davell Turner with no apostrophe that went to a school like up the street or something like that. So I'm like, wow, I got a little like an evil twin out there, actually.
That apostrophe sets you apart, though.
Yeah, or I don't know, or maybe I'm the evil twin. I don't know. Maybe.
That's good.
Wait, hold up. Because I have an apostrophe in my name too.
Wow. It just gets crazy.
We all got apostrophes on our names.
So,
Peanut, what you gotta tell us?
Peanuts is P-E-A apostrophe nut. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
That's wild.
No. It's
Peanut got two names, first names.
Nut.
No, yeah, okay, there you go.
Thank you. I feel like
That was
that
a good
applause
story.
was because I would like to thank everyone on my acceptance of my Oscar because I just gave a great story.
That's a great story.
It was
Great
a great
beginning,
story.
middle, and end. Had me captivated.
Thank you. But we all voted, and we're all scared, and so yeah.
So it was crazy too is because I feel like if Trump wins, his supporters is still gonna be reckless out here in the streets, and if he loses, they're gonna be reckless. So it's like almost like a lose-lose situation either way. Like, funny story. So I wake up this morning to go to work, and I see my keychain. My mom put some pepper spray, and I'm like, why my mom put pepper spray on my keychain? Like, I'm a registered gun-toting U.S. citizen. Like, and she
You got that thing?
gave me that. I got that thing. I stay strapped.
Okay.
And like she gave me pepper spray, but I thought about it. I was like, Mom's is smart. She didn't want me to catch no case, or she didn't want to have to catch a case. So I was like, the pepper spray probably would have been the best defense at the moment if somebody did run up on me versus, shooting, because we black. It don't always go in our favor, even if we have the grounds to do so. So
That's true.
Well, to give y'all an update, it looked like Joe Biden up 85-55 right now.
What?
Joe Biden. Oh, Texas.
Whoa.
Texas is blue right now.
That's crazy.
That
is
Is it
crazy.
wild.
Texas ain't been blue since like 1970 something. Since like Jimmy Carter.
That was my vote, right? That's why
That single vote.
That
Yes.
single vote.
That
right?
was
Boy.
because
If they
what's the
would've held
difference?
me back.
What's the difference between 1976 and 2020? Kai Diamond.
And I was born in 1996.
Come on now.
Come on.
You couldn't have voted in 1976.
I couldn't have.
Come on, man.
Y'all wild, boy.
Come on.
That's
Y'all
crazy.
wild. Nah.
So much.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say so much has happened though since we've last been together and last recorded, right? Because we took a little hiatus.
Yeah, a long hiatus.
It's been a lot of things happening in these streets, these pop culture streets. Maybe we can all, if I don't want to put anybody on the spot, but if we can all pick a topic that we caught us off guard in, the shade room or something like that. I know for me, Birkin bags has been.
Yes, I need help on this because I've never.
Let me fill you in.
Yeah, because I never knew how expensive Birkin bags were.
Yeah, this is not even a conversation for us regular folk. I just like being in celebrity business.
Like I figured,
Honestly, let's just be
I figured
real.
it was something like Gucci, Louis Vuitton kind of thing. But no, this is another level.
Yeah, you got to be a member.
Oh my god,
These is
You gotta
$50,000
be-
bags.
The only thing I'm a member of is 24-hour fitness. I can't be a Hermes member.
I'm a Sam's Club
They
member.
canceled me because I missed some payments. That's all right though. They said, "Nah, you ain't even here. You're not paying."
So what's been going on with the Birkin? So tell us the tease that's been going on
So,
social media.
It seems like, let's just say that like every celebrity doesn't care about the Rona, and they've been having a lot of birthday parties, right? I've just been
Facts.
seeing birthday party after birthday party.
Facts.
You would think their birthdays were only in 2020, but it seems like they all have been getting Birkin bags for their birthday. Then Saweetie comes out and she says, if your man can't afford a Birkin or to pay your bills, then leave. Peace out. Like,
Just
Then
like
leave.
that.
That's
Just
it.
like that.
Then leave.
just like that. You ain't getting no Birkin. And your bills not paid, then
But what if I pay when I take you out?
It's still not equivalent to a
Okay.
Birkin.
So
That-
that don't.
that's a
But that don't mean nothing. That don't even
$50,000
like
bag.
put in. Like that don't take off. That don't take off like $50 or something. Like
she said your man though. Like, I mean, a regular person, a regular nigga just gonna pay to take you out. The meal gonna get paid for. The Birkin,
Okay.
what y'all thinking?
So like it's like Birkin like now the standard.
I hope not.
I hope not. Honestly, like, let's be for real. I was just
Because
joking,
you know
but like,
normal niggas.
Davell over here pulled it up.
I'm
Davell
looking
pulled
at
it
one
up.
right here. It's 9,400 if you want this black Hermes synthetic. I see this. So this.
That's
so
not even a
expensive,
Birkin.
I
that's
can't
not
pronounce
even a
it.
Birkin.
That's
This-
not a Birkin.
That's not.
Nope.
Oh, so more or less.
It's more.
$50,000, bro.
Fifth.
There you go. The Birkin family.
On the
You see
low
that?
end,
Go
it's
up.
15K.
No, go back.
So I can just hit a lick,
That's a Birkin.
sell it,
The Birkin family.
and pay my student loans.
This look like a house.
Birkin.
And it probably costs as much as a house, right? Okay.
It do. No, that one do look like a house for sure, though. That's crazy.
But yeah, I don't know. In all honesty, though, I think that when we think of relationships, I don't truly believe they should be built on what the other person can buy you when it's something as materialistic as a Birkin bag.
I like where this is going because I was having a conversation with somebody and they were saying that like the kind of girls like they were talking to and everything, they seem kind of materialistic, kind of like, you know, on this Birkin bag, probably on a lower scale, but still that kind of thinking. And I don't know how y'all feel about it, but to me, it's not about spending money on somebody. To me, it's about you making me feel like I have to spend money on you for us to like kick it, whatever, do whatever. I have to be spending money.
I feel that.
That's the only part. Like, I don't mind. You know me. I'll blow some money real fast. But
you will,
real quick,
especially at the bar.
Yeah, won't even think about it. I'll blow some money real fast. But I don't like if you as soon as you make me feel like I have to spend money. Like, I was talking to a girl. She asked for my Netflix password. I never talked to her again.
Like fresh.
Yeah, we was talking for a little bit, and she felt comfortable enough. We had got to this level in our relationship,
that's
I guess.
crazy.
She said, "Hey, can I get your Netflix password?" I never spoke to her again. I don't know.
Man,
that is crazy.
Like, well, you know, you want my Netflix? Let me get your Disney Plus.
Yeah, Disney Plus wasn't even a thing back then.
And equal exchange. I get that. I like that.
That's
See,
crazy.
but it was just the fact that like all of a sudden I just felt. I don't know. I don't know why. Thinking back on, I don't know why I reacted that way.
Right, because you just like ghosted. Like
I did. Like I was
It's
just like
it's done.
I was like, whoa.
Like you don't even know me.
Like I just feel like the Netflix password is the level we weren't at yet.
So first it's Netflix,
yeah.
and then it's gonna be like
it's
Birkin,
level.
like
Yeah,
next.
I never knew people was
you
out here
asked too
asking
much.
for you in a relationship and you asking for the Netflix next. I can't even
Now,
say it.
maybe
This
if
is just
in a
I feel like I gotta-
Netflix password.
I gotta offer it to you. You can't ask for the password. I gotta offer it to you.
Bruh.
Like I'll be
Yeah,
like,
she did that wrong. She's supposed to be like, "Ooh, I really want to
yeah.
watch."
See,
Stranger
oh,
Things.
see,
Man, I'm trying to watch one-on-one and girlfriends and all that.
Oh my
Shawty, I
god.
got you. Listen, here's the password. Go ahead. Hey, on me. Here's the password. On me.
She should have Netflix and chilled with you first.
You slide into it on a ripped off piece.
But still, like,
on
so
me. Take care of yourself.
how long do you have to be talking before you ask for the, like, I feel like you have to be in a relationship before you start asking for Netflix passwords. Like, if you just dating, like, that's crazy.
Hey, some people out there giving it up, man. They just say
You
whatever.
will be in the You will be in the middle of a great show. I'm gonna text you. Be like, "Oh, you at that part yet?" And they're gonna be like, "Yeah," and I'm gonna change the password.
So
Sign everybody out.
I'm sorry, you have been
Yeah,
disconnected.
so-
Don't play what?
You trifling.
So going on with that, let's say you gave them the password, then y'all stopped talking.
Oh yeah, Mando.
Then you cut them off.
Mando,
cut them
Mando.
off immediately.
Mando.
Gotta go.
Gotta go.
Yeah, you
Can't even let them like. Can they finish the season?
No.
No. Can't.
Actually, I would prefer you to be in the middle of your favorite show.
Oh my god, that would hurt.
Honestly. And then, so when you give somebody the Netflix password, how do they make themselves at home? Because, like, do they create a profile?
Or do they be on your stuff, changing your settings?
And then
stuff,
now you got
now
horror
you guys-
films
yeah,
and
you
you
don't even
scared
like it.
every
You scared
night.
of that stuff. You get mad. Now that would piss me off. I think that's what would piss me off. I don't want my stuff.
What if they changed your name on there from Davell to, like, hubby?
What the?
They put them cute little
They
emoji
put the cute,
pictures.
so you got Kim Possible and Ron.
Oh my god.
I am dead. That's funny.
Hubby, wifey.
Man, Davell.
I can't deal, man. Nah, but back to this Birkin. Well, back to Sweetie. So, I don't know. When she said this about the Birkin bags, I didn't expect nothing less from her. Simply because the fact that she's always...
8 figures, that's my type.
That, not even that, but when she's, like, talking, like, I can't remember what interview and who was interviewing her, she was saying how, like, she could never date somebody that didn't make, like, millions of dollars. Like, they had to have a certain wage. Like, they had to be, like, very, very, very successful. And, ever since that interview, I had this perception of her, and, like, she's living up to that perception, like...
But
with Birkin.
a lot of women have that perception. Like they got to deal with a guy that's, man, like that can do something for them, but don't really offer anything besides like looks. And it is crazy too. That's just like the society. That's like society now. I don't know. I just think that's like how dating is nowadays. I guess.
But, okay, so are we talking about someone that you're in a relationship with or just someone you're talking to?
I think now, like women now, like guys that they talk to, like, what can you do for me? Like,
What have you done for me
Okay,
lately?
but listen, I think that we have just like got hooked up on the game because I think we give a lot and realize there's nothing given in return. I think that's truly what it is. Like, even if it's just like a situationship, right? Like, you have to go chill with him. You got to go give it up if you giving it up. And then you realize that, one, if we getting candid, let's get real. Like, it ain't even that good. He don't wait for you.
He was probably tired. He was tired that night.
Every night he's tired.
Yeah, yo, you wow.
He's tired every single. Okay, anyways. So I think we just realized that, like, what is a dinner at least?
Yeah.
Some flowers.
I can get that, and then it's the history of men and women dating. Men is they supposed to be providers and stuff. So I understand it all. I really do. But yeah, they didn't say nothing about Netflix password, so.
That's a new one for me. I ain't never heard that one.
You ain't never asked nobody for the password, Nike?
I ask friends all the time.
All the time.
But I ain't gonna just like if I'm chilling with a nigga, I'm not gonna be like, hey, what's the Netflix password?
What about a random? What if you got a Cash App request?
Ooh,
that's crossing the line.
That's a line. Like,
I mean, like.
That's bold.
That's really bold. That's bold as hell. That's if you just randomly like. Are you saying girlfriend or dating? Dating. Oh yeah. That's,
like the girl that gave you. Obviously, you cut people off of Netflix passwords. You cutting off of Cash App.
Yeah,
so.
That's just. I'd be like, I don't know what I would do. Honestly, I don't know. That's super bold. That's real. But you know what? I might even respect your energy. Actually, like, oh, okay.
Nah, but then you gonna turn into that guy. You gonna turn into the. Man, I need to get my nails done.
Oh no.
Davell sent it to me.
Davell sent it to you.
Request 6.
And I think that's a part. I think that's be in the back of like. Maybe dudes like me or maybe that's been thinking like that. Maybe that's why I reacted just like that to the Netflix thing because I don't want to be that guy. That's not what Little Veil saw.
I mean,
Grown Veil.
Because you as a man, you can't be like, hey baby, what I'm saying? We've been talking for 3 days now. Let me
We've been talking
let me
for
get
3
$40
days
for a haircut.
Yeah.
You'll be like a Twitter story.
Man, you know what's
for
wild?
sure.
I had a girl. I talked to this one girl. She was real good looking, real good looking. But she asked me one day, like this has got to be in the first 2 weeks of knowing her. She asked me for $50. She was like, I don't know, I can't remember what she said. She was down on her luck or whatever. I'm like, okay. I was like, but she fine. I was like, okay, I'm gonna let this slide. I'll let this one slide. I'll let it slide.
Tricking Davell.
One time is okay.
It ain't tricking if
no,
you got
listen, it ain't tricking if it's one time. That's what I say. It ain't tricking if it's one time. So one time, I'm like, okay, whatever. Here, $50. I lose $50. So it don't matter. Go ahead. She came back, asked again. I said, oh no, that's no. I can't do it because now. I don't even see how people can do that because I myself, type of person I am, I would never ask nobody for nothing.
Yeah, my
even if I needed it, boy. If I needed it, boy.
I might post a broken nail on my close friends though.
Like Peanut could have an extra arm in his hand. I'm sitting there with one arm, and I'll be like, oh, what's going? He'd be like, what's going on, bro? You good? I'm like, oh yeah, I'm straight, bro. Hey, bro, I'm straight.
You need this limb?
Oh no, I'm good, bro. You
got some extra phalanges.
I'm good, bro. I ain't tripping. I've been trying to work on this arm anyway. It was a little weak. I'm trying to get it stronger,
It's my fan.
Nah, I wouldn't ask for nothing.
I just started thinking about Scary Movie. Dude with the small hand.
My strong hand.
Yeah, that's wild.
That is wild. That's wild.
But don't ask me for no Birkin.
Nah, man, but there are other brands we can support. I've been trying to get a Telfair bag for months.
Same.
For months.
How much them running for?
$150.
Oh, that's
good.
good.
Now you speaking my language. Now you speaking my language.
Boy, that's a Michael Kors.
Black owned, high end, luxury,
okay.
affordable. I've been trying to get one for months for as a gift. And what's crazy is like when they started popping off, people were like, it was like a big big story. You know what I'm saying? Trending about these bags, and then these like Indians or like white people they'll get them and try to sell them secondhand like $3,500. So I was like, bro,
you can't get them.
Yeah,
See,
man.
they be trying to cheat us.
Resale like the
Resellers,
game.
man.
Like, bro, this is a black-owned brand, first of all. Like, the guy, he's part of the LGBTQ community. He's like, this is a high-end brand, and I want everybody to have a bag if you can get a bag. Do not buy secondhand bags, because if you want one, you'll be able to get one. And yeah, I've always missed every restock.
Yeah, they sell out quick.
Man.
Just like that Ivy Park sold out super quick.
Shout out to Telfar, man, and all the other black brands.
For sure.
Everything's selling out fast. You did you get you an Ivy Park?
I didn't. No, I was there. And now they do this new thing, right? And they got my hopes up because I thought I was like in there. Because like before it drops, you can add your stuff to the cart. And you can add your card information to the cart, right? So when it drops, all you gotta
it's
do
like
is
a
check.
sneaker release date.
Oh, for sure. All you got to do is check out. I hit that checkout button, and they was like, all these items are sold out in your size. I was like, how? It released 30.3 seconds ago. Like, I set an alarm and everything. This is disrespectful.
You like Queen B gonna get these coins.
Yeah, I was ready. I was ready.
Dom got curved.
And then 2 days later, I did the same thing on the sneakers app with those Mocha ones, and also lost out on that one. I was pending for a very long time.
Man, what's up with these Thursday drops? Because it's like, I'll be at work, and then I'm like, oh, I'm going to get done. I set an alarm, but then I get super busy, then I miss the drop. Like, I cannot do this Thursday drops. Like, stop, Nike. Stop.
I ain't never worn no sneakers app before, ever. Never.
So do you always get resale, or?
It depends. Lately, like I've been trying to stay away from Jordans though, honestly. Because
You moved on to them foreigns. You got them
you
Balenciagas.
Nah, them shits. I don't like to. Yeah. But now since the Jordan's been going crazy, man. Like even terrible pairs is just.
Yeah,
selling out like crazy.
everybody want a pair of Jordans now.
So I just been fucking with Yeezys. I'm gonna be honest.
Them is harder to get.
Nah, not harder than Jordans.
Man, I can't never get Yeezys. I've tried. Every time I try to get a pair of Yeezys, I miss out.
You should sit at the mall.
Dude, every time I go to the mall, they're not in my size. I don't know how you do it, but every time.
You know, they treat Peanut different.
Yeah, you right.
He VIP.
They hold them in the back.
Nah,
He Ray apostrophe Peanut.
I walk,
Ray apostrophe Nut.
Yeah, man. I walked in the mall with him, bro. They hemmed me up like, oh, bro, you know him? I was like, bro,
Dang.
I don't know this nigga.
It's like that.
Boy, the Sayless apostrophe crew.
Yeah, man.
That's funny.
Get up.
One thing Sweetie did do right though. Her, speaking of Ivy Park and Sweetie, her rendition of Destiny Child for Halloween was fire.
she been doing a lot on social media, like a lot of like little
Skits
videos
and stuff.
Yeah. Her branding, her marketing is really, really good. I mean, her music isn't, so something has to.
Yeah.
That's the 8-figure nigga.
Hey.
She seems like she got a good, like, nice personality, like, nice, you know.
No, I think she's a great person. It's just the music is just trash. But I mean,
She's not the greatest.
teach his own.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot
But her
of
looks
people
be
like
on
it.
point.
Somebody else
I
wrote
disagree.
them, of course.
Say you gonna say these 4 words just back to back.
That's
Boy.
my
Yeah.
type.
All
That's
her
my
hooks,
type.
all her hooks are catchy.
Tap, tap,
they
tap
stick.
in.
They stick in your head.
See, they are annoying to me. They're not catchy. They annoying.
But
Like,
also
They
they're
are
annoying, they
annoyingly
stick in your
catchy.
head. Yeah.
Yeah.
They gonna stick in your head. Some annoying's gonna stick in your head.
she wore an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini
That she wore for the
first time
It's gonna
today.
stick in your head. Like you can
Okay,
make a
for
career
a
off that.
commercial,
happened?
for a commercial, not for radio play.
You know, it just didn't move my spirit.
Okay, that's fair. I understand. Okay.
It didn't move him.
Peanut
What
was
was some of
outside.
y'all favorite Halloween looks? This did y'all do anything for Halloween first? Let's talk about us.
Man, you know what? I ain't done nothing in Halloween for a little bit, but what I realized, like, of all the times that I have dressed up, one thing I have never done that, like, low key, I'm ashamed of. Like, I've never been Michael Jackson, and I feel like the streets is waiting for me to do that.
Bro, you would probably kill it.
I probably would kill it, and
Red zipper jacket.
Yeah, either one, or the Billie Jean outfit, the sparkly with the white T-shirt or whatever. You like I
With
could
the
do-
gloves and shit.
Yeah, with gloves.
And I think you have the
with
dance
little-
moves to back it up.
Oh, the dance moves are there. The dance moves are there. That's not. That's
You
not
actually
the
just need the costume.
I really don't even need the costume.
Right.
Honestly, I could just go outside and just start dancing. But no, yeah, that's what I should be. I didn't dress up though this time.
It did seem like everyone was celebrities this year, right?
Like a celebrity was another celebrity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seemed like that.
But you know what? We done been through a lot 2020, but people came ready for Halloween. Like, I was like shocked. Like, they
And
came with it.
So that's what I was gonna say, because I was under the impression, I don't know why I was under this impression, that Halloween was canceled.
I was too. I was in that.
Facts.
I like
Big old
literally was just like, no one is doing anything. Like, we're all gonna be in the house. I was like, okay, we're gonna pop some popcorn, watch a scary movie. Cool.
Boy, that was me.
And then I got on social media and I was like, oh, people played dress up in their house. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I do that on a regular. And so I was just like, I'm really upset that I didn't think about this, you know?
Yeah, I saw. You're right. I did see a lot of celebrities that were dressing up as other celebrities. I saw.
Ciara killed it.
Ciara killed it.
Who was she?
What was she?
She was Cardi B. She was Megan Thee Stallion.
Nicki
and
Minaj.
Nicki Minaj. And then Janet Jackson and Busta Rhymes.
Yeah, they be having multiple.
Oh,
the
she
Busta
was.
Rhymes
She was Busta Rhymes.
Russell.
Russell
Russell was busted.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. It was fire because they did the.
Oh, they did the video.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that out. I remember that video back in the day. I was like, man, this is the greatest video ever.
Even though Russell did not know the words to the song, like he
Yeah,
definitely
he just
was. I was like, "What the hell is he saying?"
Russell,
Yeah, not at
he's a
all.
good sport. He's a good sport.
You know,
it
I
was
love
all
Russell.
Ciara idea.
I love Russell Wilson, but he is a cornball.
He's just
He's a cornball, but
he's
I
just-
love him.
He's just a wholesome
Can't
guy.
get everything in your prayer.
Yeah, he's just a wholesome guy.
I mean, sometimes that's what you need.
hey, he be balling though.
Just like
He be-
Beyonce. She, no, it's fine.
Ooh, well,
Whoa.
well.
Whoa.
Now you know she can't act.
We're back together again, right? And so we're not gonna start the animosity this
Aight,
early.
show me right.
Okay,
Show
let's
me right.
let's get 3 episodes in. Then I can defend Beyonce.
Man, yeah, because I mean, we always talking about Beyonce on every time we together, literally.
Cause she's here. Like,
Oh, okay.
Duh.
All right, next subject. So yeah, back to Halloween. So
What was the craziest one y'all saw?
crazy as in worse.
Nah, just as in unexpected.
What you about to say, Lil Nas?
Man, that shit was crazy.
yeah, that was
wild.
that was
It was not.
I-
It was not
Come on,
unexpected though. It was right up his alley.
it was
Yeah,
weird.
I mean, think
It was
about
weird.
But I just didn't. I didn't see. I was like, oh, this nigga didn't. And then I seen him in this little shade room comment. It was like, look at him trying to emasculate the. That nigga's funny though.
He is
I gotta
funny.
give it to him.
He's
He is hilarious.
He is funny.
Yeah,
He's
he
a
has
funny
a
guy.
sense of humor out of this world. Yeah, shout out to him beefing Davies.
Yeah.
Wait, where was he beefing up with Davies?
Davies commented said something like he said something like, and y'all was mad at me for talking about him or something like that.
Which, let's get into this because he didn't have to say anything. He could have just kept swiping.
Yeah.
Like,
Man, that's
I
kind of
know.
like Waka Flocka in comments. Like, bro, you know, you like I always see him like he. I don't know. He could have just said like, damn, just like me, just it seemed like this nigga wild, and it just kept going.
kept it going.
Like,
But
yeah.
you had to comment on it. Waka Flocka always says the worst things, and
Yeah, I know.
like every time he opens his mouth, actually,
Yeah.
always says.
How do y'all feel about that? Because a lot of people was upset at Davies, like saying like, why is this even bothering you? How do y'all feel about that when people go out of their way to comment on something that's they don't like that someone else is doing, even though it's not affecting them?
So this goes back to I seen the Mike Tyson and Lil Boosie interview that Peanut was talking about, and Mike Tyson is literally telling Boosie like, "Hey, you're not the only person that thinks that way, but you don't have to say it out loud." And that's kind of just how I feel. Like, keep your opinion to yourself.
Hey, Mike Tyson asked Boosie, he's like, so why you comment on stuff like that? Boosie was like, man, my mama told me I need to shut the fuck up. And then Mike Tyson hit his blunt. He was like, then why don't you? He's like, why don't you shut up? Why don't you just shut the fuck up? He's like,
He asked him, was he gay?
yeah. He's like, you know, I feel like, he's like, you know, so I feel like, he's like, what's your problem with homosexuals? Do you feel like deep down inside you're homosexual, so you gotta shit on them to separate yourself from them? Like, he just asked Boosie, was he gay? Like,
Yeah.
and then Boosie just kind of, he was like, nah, I'm straight as an arrow, da da da. But thinking, I'm like, bro, there's probably literally nobody alive that's ever just like talked to Boosie like that. Like, throughout the whole interview, it's only 45 minutes.
Yeah.
But that's, to me, you know, that's one of like the greatest like reckonings of a person. You know what I'm saying? Like, like, cause he literally had to sit down like, bro, why the fuck am I talking about some shit that I really have no knowledge of? And
Right.
so-
What? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say there's somebody that like
Come
I look up
on,
to.
man.
There's somebody I look up to is telling me that like I'm wrong and I need to, you know, like move differently. You know.
Yeah, and Mike Tyson, the person can say it. Mike Tyson can say
I
whatever.
mean, I love
he
Tyson.
can say whatever he wants to.
I love
Anybody.
that's growth, bro. Like that is. That's growth, man. Old Mike was really fucked up, man. For real. Old Mike was really fucked up.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Mike was crazy. Talking about I'll eat your children.
Whoa. What I was gonna say from watching that interview though is that you could tell that Boosie had some high level of respect for Mike Tyson, just by the questions that Mike Tyson was asking and the way that Boosie was answering. But I don't feel like it should take you to respect someone to understand.
But sometimes,
general.
but a guy like Boosie probably never had anybody to tell him that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
The whole internet has been telling him that.
Nah,
we have been telling him to shut up.
No,
like, literally.
but it's different. It's different though.
You mad?
It's different though for like street niggas though. Like a street nigga would probably take some like some. Honestly, a street nigga would like respect like a square nigga that knows he's a square before he like would take any kind of like enlightenment from a nigga that's in the streets, because nigga, we both fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if anybody else would like, you know, that you obviously respect, you know what I'm saying? Like if anybody else would be like, hey man, you know, you was wrong for da da da, and then a person like Boosie would have to listen, you know what I'm saying, on the respect factor. But you know, if you don't get respect, man, like if you don't respect that person that's telling you something, you'll be like, yeah, whatever, nigga. Yeah. But I mean, this is Mike though. This is like Iron Mike Tyson.
Yeah, Mike.
He could have knocked him out right then and there.
Man, that shit fucked me up though. Like when he was like, "Nigga, you got nigga, your demons ain't even in my world." Like I was like, ugh.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god. He's like,
You know where Mike Tyson's from?
Oh, he from New York, from Brooklyn, right?
You better know it.
Yeah, he from Brooklyn. Shout out to him raising them pigeons and shit.
He was a stoop kid, afraid to leave his stoop.
Yeah, man.
And that's why he started boxing. That's the story of Mike Tyson.
But man, if y'all haven't seen that interview though, Mike was like, he was like, you know, I had to put on this persona of Iron Mike Tyson, the most fearless man in the world, because deep down inside I was afraid. I was afraid of everything. So who you seen back then, who you seen in the ring, who you seen doing the antics was the person I created, because deep down inside I was actually scared.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Man,
that's crazy.
That's Concrete Jungle would do it to you.
Yeah, man, and I understood it, man, because that's somebody looking themselves right in the mirror and like, you know, readjusting.
Yeah, and that is a lot of growth, because it takes a lot to look at yourself and really like that's cutting down deep to like who you are, like, and why you do the stuff you do. That's tough to admit.
Yeah.
That's for, especially for a guy. I'm sure for women too, but I know for a guy especially, that's tough to admit right there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I got too much pride.
Way too much. That's crazy.
Hey, man. No, like somebody that's a person that's had it all, lost it all, got it all back, that's literally done everything in life and been judged for everything, and probably like judged himself harder than anybody ever had before. You know what I'm saying? So he probably was like, you know what, I don't give a fuck if a person is, you know, what their sexuality is. I don't care if a person is black, white, Trump supporter. Like he probably is like, whatever they're going through, I've been through that shit and worse. And worse. You know, so yeah, man. Shout out to Iron Mike Tyson. It's only 45 minutes. Y'all go check that shit out. It's one of the greatest interviews 2020.
It was really good. I went to check it out.
To me.
I have to watch it because I didn't watch it. Man, but you know what I did watch?
What's that?
The BT Hip Hop Awards. Y'all watch that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The baby got robbed.
The baby, Lil Baby, all the babies got robbed.
All the babies.
It's not a year for babies.
Yeah. Which is crazy because it was the year for babies.
Yeah, all the Rugrats got robbed.
Wow.
You know, so I think they were just trying. I think they was trying to diversify like who won awards this year.
Oh, Rhapsody definitely.
Rhapsody was the one she deserved. By far deserved it, but I think they was trying to diversify it because I mean, like in previous, I think hip hop awards, it always was like one person that was winning all the awards. So I think they were trying to diversify it where it kind of spread the love. But I feel that the baby should have definitely won something. He was nominated for 14 awards.
Yeah,
didn't they say everyone? Didn't they say he was nominated for every?
So he should have won something. That was fucked up.
I believe he was nominated for anything he could have been nominated for. I believe he was.
Yeah, diversify or not, that's stupid logic to have someone in the nominations for every single award, meaning that they literally was the year of 2020 and not win anything.
Yeah, he was.
That's crazy.
Like,
who we got to talk to?
And Lil Baby had
the best album.
The best album of 2020.
Out of the people that was in the category, he had the best album. Yes.
Out of everyone that dropped, yes.
Okay, wait. We can get to that during new music though, because we could talk about that.
No, I think we should wait till like our end of the year wrap up and we
to say all. Okay.
Yeah, we'll break it down. You know.
That's fair.
But what was some takeaways from the Hip Hop Awards? I can't really remember it.
Man, shout out to the 85 South Show. This podcast is for, you know, the people that, you know, have company come over. You see a roach run across the screen. You know, they come out of hiding when they...
podcast.
Nah, we ain't seeing no roaches coming around. I ain't got roaches in this house.
Nah, man. But, now, shout out to the 85 South. They did an amazing fucking job.
No, they did good.
They did.
I mean, the ciphers were good. The R&B one with Erykah Badu, Brandy, her, and Tiana Taylor. That one was fire.
Have they always had R&B cypher? When did they start doing that?
They had it on the the Soul Train Awards. They do a soul
they do it on the
cypher
soul.
with Erykah Badu.
That was fire. I think the first one with was
YB and Kodak?
Yeah,
or he's just goes.
That was the opening, but no, it was the first cipher, and it had, I can't remember who it was. I can't remember who was in it, but that one was good. I think that was one about like politics and stuff like that. That was cool.
My favorite was Toby and Wigway.
Amazing.
That was a good performance.
Bro, that sounded like Houston.
Try Jesus.
Yeah, his old lady was killing that shit.
But not me.
Yeah.
Cause I fight.
Do y'all have a problem with Meg being the hip hop artist of the year?
Yes, I do.
I do too.
Let's talk about it.
Who y'all think it should have been?
Should have been one of the babies.
Who was in the category?
Wait, who was in the category again? I think it was both of the babies. Meg Thee Stallion. And
I mean, that's really it.
It was somebody else.
I think Drake, but
Drake is not the hip hop artist of the year of 2020.
Yeah, but I think he was in there.
I thought no. Okay, I thought you were saying that Drake should have won.
Oh no, absolutely.
No, it's just like, come on now.
Nah. Lil Baby or DaBaby, either one should have won over Meg.
For sure.
Yeah, you know, I won't bring any
I can see that
outside influences into it, but
because she didn't. I mean, think about it. Like, she had a couple of songs. Most of her songs that she put out was features.
Okay.
Right?
she had an old album drop in 2020.
Well, so hip hop artist of the year was between DaBaby, Drake, Future, Lil Baby, Megan Thee Stallion, and Roddy Ricch.
Future ain't push it out.
He put out an album.
He put out that Drake album. Him and Drake, right?
No, he had a solo project.
Oh yeah, he did.
He did.
Which one was it?
I don't know. It came out in May, I want to say.
What, Dirty Sprite 3?
No, it was Life is. Was it Life is Good?
Nah.
It was Hendrix.
I think it was Hendrix.
I can't recall.
It wasn't all that. That's for sure.
Yeah, no.
It wasn't that great.
Nah, DaBaby or I would say Lil Baby should have won it because Lil Baby's been on fire.
Actually, so I was.
Wait, was Roddy Ricch in that category?
Roddy Ricch was.
Yeah.
Which is he's a great nominee, but I don't see him winning it over DaBaby and
It should have been Lil Baby.
It should have been Lil Baby.
Yeah, Lil Baby should have won that
for sure.
By landslide.
What about for the best hip hop video? It was out of Bop, Rockstar, Tootsie Slide, Life is Good, The Bigger Picture, and The Box.
The Bigger Picture.
Bop is definitely the bigger video though.
I don't know.
The Jabberwockies and everyone was doing that dance for like the whole year.
That was I
The Bigger Picture was the most influential.
It was I
Bop
enjoyed that
was the biggest video though.
So you would have gave
Life
the
is
Baby,
Good one.
the Baby that
most creative
category.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You know, when it comes to videos, I always think of the Baby. He has the best videos. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So
okay, what about Song of the Year? It was out of Bop, Life is Good, Rockstar, Savage, The Box, and Tootsie Slide.
I'm gonna go with The Box.
I was going with The Box.
Why is Tootsie Slide in there?
That song was.
What one?
Oh,
The Box.
The Box.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
I'm
That song was fire.
I think it was Rockstar by the fat nigga with the red hair.
Oh.
Yes.
Wait, what?
The baby posted a video of this nigga who went viral on Instagram, or I think Twitter. Like, he's just like a rock star that is a black rock star dude that just did a song over. Nigga was like, man, this ain't the baby. Who the fuck is it?
One more then. How about what do y'all think the hip hop album of the year is? So out of sells The Baby, Blame It on Baby, DaBaby, Kirk, Future, High Off Life, Lil Baby, My Turn, Megan Thee Stallion, Sugar, and Roddy Ricch. Please excuse me for being antisocial.
Please
Okay,
Please
repeat that
excuse
again.
me for
Wait.
being
So we got
antisocial.
the baby, blame it on baby. We got the baby, Kirk. We got
How you had two categories? Not me.
Hey.
In the category.
Future, High Off Life, Lil Baby, My Turn, Megan Thee Stallion, Sugar, and Roddy Ricch. Please excuse me for being antisocial.
It's between Lil Baby and Roddy Ricch.
Roddy Ricch for me.
Yes, right.
I'm gonna say Roddy because I definitely listened to that album more.
Well, that's what won. So,
That's great.
Congratulations.
So you guys know that like I took over the Sayless Twitter page during the Hip Hop Awards, and I was
Yes.
live tweeting, right? So I was going through the tweets, and someone said something really interesting. It sounds like something that would have came straight out of my mouth. This guy, shout out to True_Motivation, giving you a shout out. He said, it's crazy how I'm looking at these young successful artists at award shows, and yet young boy NBA, which NBA young boy, haven't been offered to an award show to perform nor nominated. They got to start giving that man his respect. I seen something also today that said NBA YoungBoy brings in 8 million views on YouTube a day.
Yeah, he is
A
huge.
day?
He's
A
huge
day.
on
Wow.
He is huge on YouTube.
He is YouTube's #1 star.
Like, it's crazy. Kids love NBA YoungBoy. They love him.
And so why do we think that the BT Hip Hop Awards and these shows don't give him his recognition? Like, even if the BT Awards, right, doesn't give him his recognition, the Hip Hop Awards, I feel like, should be catered to.
They Chris Brown and them.
That's deep.
They are Chris Brown and NBA YoungBoy just because of all the antics that he has on social media, and all. And yeah, I think that's what they're doing to him.
You think so?
I think a lot of these rappers, unless they're mainstream, which, I mean, I don't even know if I could say that because we just watched DaBaby not win anything, but they're not getting any recognition. Like, NLE Choppa had one of the biggest songs this year also. There's a lot of young kids that are doing big things, and we don't really see them until they get a Billboard hit. Like, we have the Billboard Awards. We should make these more underground. We should incorporate URL and smack battles into the Hip Hop Awards.
What is NBA YoungBoy's biggest song?
Well, right now it would be that song with "I Feel Like I'm Gucci Mane" in 2006. Make no sense. Yeah. Which is all over the radio.
He got another song
And,
out there.
oh no, that's Roddy Ricch.
Didn't he have 3 #1 albums back to back?
They always go straight to #1. Someone said his album was #1 before it even came out. Like, the pre-sales were that high.
Boy, these kids really mess with NBA YoungBoy. Like,
yeah.
your mom's goddaughter, like, put us on to so many
Right,
NBA young
for
boys.
sure.
And she's only 4.
Yes.
And she
4.
put on some.
And she
4.
would be like, Alexa, play Show Me Your Love by NBA YoungBoy.
Yeah, and that song is hard. Like, she played that
yeah.
for me, and it was hard.
I be amazed by anything a kid does. Like, anything. Like, when they open the door, I be like, look at you opening that
Definitely.
door. Like, I don't be expecting them to do anything at all. They just stand there. Like,
Boy,
sure.
your kid's gonna have you wrapped around your finger
Boy.
if you that amazed.
they gonna blink. I'm like, when did you start blinking? When did you start? Boy, I tell you, he's smart. That's them Davell genes right there.
Davell. That's them
Davell.
Davell.
Look at him blinking at 6. That's my boy right there.
Blinking at 6. That's funny. But
You know
yeah.
what thing that I noticed over this time was Tory Lanez talking. That was what I was cause he actually he
over
been
the
talking.
hiatus.
He been
yeah.
he been out in the back, he been partying. He been
In the streets, outside.
yeah he outside. He outside. He partying. He posting. He living his best life right
He
now.
gotta be outside while he free.
Quarantine radio was back.
Yeah, it was back.
It was back on Halloween. He had quarantine radio popping. I tuned in. Just see. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I tuned. He was when I was watching it. He was like a little under 100,000, like 70, 80s, something like that.
How much was it hitting before?
Oh,
Million.
He was hitting
Okay.
a lot. So it wasn't. Yeah, he never went over 100,000 when I was watching.
Oh, okay. So there has been a big drop in
Yeah,
the
that was a big
audience,
drop
for sure.
But I will say it was lit in there. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was definitely. I felt. You know, you do something, you feel guilty. Like you be like, I shouldn't even be doing this. I don't even know why I'm here. But it was. I will say he is an entertainer. He's definitely an entertainer. But
And he's never not been an entertainer. I think it's just consequences when you do something stupid. So for me, like, there are songs that I think NBA YoungBoy still stuck. I think Tory Lanez is a great artist. I always thought he was a great artist. There are still songs that I have on my iPod before this incident. I think I can no longer support you. Great artist or not, I don't want to listen to the album that you put out. I know it's going to be great. You don't have to tell me that a Tory Lanez album is good or that he's spitting, because I've always thought he could. But I have chose not to listen any further.
And you know what's crazy is I never listened to Tory Lanez before. The first Tory Lanez album I've listened to was this latest.
Yeah,
Say It was my jam when he first came out with Say It. That was my jam.
But I had heard it before when like the one girl 7 or whatever.
She really made a very great version of that song.
Yeah, that's what I had heard. Yeah. And then I heard Tory Lanez's version.
But like all the Chicks tapes, when he remixes his little 90s R&B records, it's always been great. And then he's a person that does singing and rap really well. Like I can't almost tell which one he does better.
Yeah.
But I mean, he fumbled the bag.
So until we find out what happened, there's no Tory Lanez until then.
You know? And honestly, for me, sorry, and I'll let you talk about this. I don't even know even if we find out that he didn't shoot her, if that's enough for me, because of the way he went about it.
So you don't like how he dropped the album?
And how he called, like, you are in this tussle with a woman about shooting her, and then you make an album calling out other women because they're standing by her side. Like the whole Kalani and JoJo thing.
Whole move.
Yeah, he's a cornball.
Yeah, that was I didn't, because like he has to understand why they would step away. Like,
exactly. So my literally take is, if you didn't shoot her, why are you mad at people who are sticking up for someone who thinks you shot her?
Facts.
Yeah, like
you should also be sticking up for her.
Yeah, because he even said that on one of his lives. He said, like, I get it. Like, if someone told me that somebody shot this girl, whatever, I'd say the same thing. Oh, that nigga lame, blah blah blah. I was like, so why the song? Why did you? He was. I told y'all when I listened to it, I really did. Even though the music was good, I was getting like manipulative vibes from the album. Like, so I just I don't know. It's like, this is one of the most confusing stories I've ever heard in my life. Honestly, and I don't usually care about like celebrity drama and nothing like that. But this story is just so like confusing and mysterious, and I'm waiting to hear new. Because I saw the friend, Kelsey or whatever, she was saying she's
she been going on live too. This story is just getting weird.
It's very weird. It's the weirdest story I've ever heard in hip hop.
Like this is gonna be one of them ones we talk about 20 years from now. We're gonna be like, I don't know what the hell they was doing. Like, still, even when they like actually say who shot who and what, like, it's messy, because it's like, why? If Kelsey had nothing to do with it, why is her and Megan not friends? Like, what the hell happened? Like, it's weird. It's weird. And she's not even saying nothing. She's saying, like, she'll act like she's saying something, but then don't say nothing. I'm like,
she gets on live every day to talk about when she's going to get on live and tell the story. Well, don't get on live until you get on live to tell the story. I'm so confused. I'm confusion.
And then she's talking about she gonna sit down with somebody, so she trying to get a check for her story. Like, come on, man.
People trying to get paid out here tonight.
Come on,
we gotta get paid.
Hate to see it.
I'm trying to get paid. I'm gonna tell my story. Sit down with somebody.
Boy, my story still stands. I still standing with my story from episode whatever it was at, like 15. Because I feel like it's been months since this thing has been going on.
It's been going last year.
Everything happened last year.
Man.
Everything.
It's 2021, 2020. Oh, never mind.
Man.
What about you, Nike? What story that stood out to you that you've seen?
Since we've been out? I don't know. Man, I honestly, I can't remember. But you know what? Actually, what I do want to talk about is the season finale of Lovecraft Country. Peanut, you watched it?
That's one of the greatest. That's the
oh
greatest
my
show
God. That show is amazing. Like, I was confused on a lot of different episodes. I
definitely got it. It was only one part of that show I didn't get, and that's the opening scene, episode 1, when Tick was fighting off those
like
aliens.
Yeah.
And then Jackie Robinson. Yeah. And then nobody understood it, but going further along in the season, I was like, oh man, okay, so I was like, all right, man, so maybe it wasn't aliens back then. Maybe that was just like symbolism for them fighting white people, and so that's what that was. But
that show will make you think deep. And honestly, I think that I have to go back and rewatch it because I feel like I missed so many key parts. Because after watching that last episode, like, the last episode put everything in perspective, like everything. And I was like, I think I missed out on a lot of things that I wasn't really paying paying attention to, because that show you really have to pay attention to all the little details, because if you miss one thing, you lost. Like, and I found myself lost in a lot of episodes because I wasn't giving it my undivided attention. But it was a great season. If you haven't watched it, you definitely got to check that out. I mean, it's black sci-fi.
I'm to the point. I loved it so much that I am willing to watch every episode and talk about it.
I need to, because I've seen like up to, I need to watch the last few episodes. But yeah.
Man, episode 9, it was my favorite episode was episode 3. But
that episode was fire.
Episode 3, but it's probably episode 9 for me now.
That last one.
Yeah, when Michael K. Williams had the little monologue, and he was talking about all of the places that were burned down, all of the businesses, like all of the people, and he was looking out the window crying, and I was like, man.
And he's referring to the Tulsa race riots.
Yeah,
you guys didn't watch it.
Yeah, and I was like, man, that shit is crazy, because all of that stuff that's it's like really like historical. This is like real shit that happened. Like they had a like, it was real quick, but they had like a movie theater, the Williams Dreamland Center, which was like a real movie theater back then, which was amazing. A lot of it was really
I like how they shed light on it. They did the same thing in Watchmen. They was like, I like how they shows a
Watchmen
light.
was before its time.
Yeah,
Watchmen
is still
year ahead of this time.
That show was amazing. That show was amazing.
Man.
But I like how I like how these shows are just shedding light on these things, and but I'm gonna definitely go through and watch that. I need to.
So is it less sci-fi now, or is it still?
No,
it's still sci-fi.
Okay, so
but it's messages within it. So it's like you're gonna get your history, as well as you're gonna get some freaky wild shit.
Yes, wild shit.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't like sci-fi, and I think that show was amazing. Because I would not watch a sci-fi.
So my thing is, I don't like sci-fi or like really long history movies. So I just couldn't.
You might like Miss Smollett. I didn't know that was what's her name's sister. I didn't know that was brother and sister.
Oh yeah.
She's the best actor out of all of them.
I've seen her on lots of stuff.
Roll Bounce.
I never knew that they was
Roll Bounce.
Yeah, I'd marry her. I would definitely marry her.
She's probably been the most consistent one. Because honestly, I didn't really know Jesse until Empire. I mean, when they all had a show when they were little kids.
You got a size 17 B Nod?
Nah.
You can't tell me that wasn't Nick Cannon.
Right. What else we met from a TV? So, I don't know. Have y'all been really binging all the black TV shows on Netflix? The one-on-ones, half and halves?
I've been watching Girlfriends.
I
heard a lot of people been watching Girlfriends.
Girlfriends just scares me because, and I'm sorry because y'all are a little older than me, but they're like in their late 20s, early 30s, and I'm like, if their life is this fucked up, I got a long way to go.
See, I still can't get into Girlfriends. I don't know why. Like, it's just not my thing.
Like Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Girlfriends, I just can't get into it. I never really liked it when it was on TV, and then like I try to watch it because I was like, man, it's a lot of stuff that I don't remember, and I'm like, nah, this is just not for me. So I just stopped watching it.
I like it.
Is there just a lot less black sitcoms nowadays?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sitcoms don't exist anymore.
Well, we have Blackish, which is a really, really good one.
Yeah, Blackish, that is really
if
good.
you haven't watched, Blackish just started. I think we're on episode 4 of season 6.
Yeah, we in there.
And amazing. Like, they are living in Corona. And with Bo being a doctor and the husband being a marketer and figuring out who's essential, kids working from home. They're living in election season. And so it's just very, very current.
They're going in their time, moving with the time.
Right. And it can, I was just telling someone this, and sometimes I dislike when shows do that because you kind of want to escape reality. Right. But Blackish is a great show to at least spread awareness and educate if you have just been living in a bubble.
I love Grownish.
Yeah.
Grownish is good. Grownish is fire.
Yeah, the pops from Blackish was like, hey, do you consider a senior marketing
essential
an essential worker? She's like, no, why would you ask me?
Like, yeah.
Oh wait, this just in. Biden is leading right now.
119.92.
Love to see it. Love to see it. That's still close to me.
Texas is still blue.
Texas.
Oh, Texas. Yeah. Man, this is crazy.
He's leading in Texas.
If he wins Texas, then it's a wrap.
Yeah, shout out.
If he wins Texas, it's a wrap.
Shout out, man.
No, so I think the most, like, okay, out of all the shows, what was that came on Netflix, the black Netflix? What was the one that you was most likely wanting to watch?
So what they had like one-on-one girlfriends,
Half
the
and
game,
half, Moesha.
You know, I used to have a crush
The
on that girl
Parkers.
from Half and Half, the one that was on Smart Guy too.
Oh yeah,
Essence Atkins?
Yvette. Yeah, Essence. Yeah.
Yeah, I like to appreciate you. I'll watch one-on-one. I want to see Kyla Pratt, man. I feel like me and her would hit it off, honestly. I feel like
The older version. Okay.
You know, low key, one-on-one was probably my favorite, the one that I was looking forward to the most. And it sucks because I be wanting to binge it, but me and my mom are kind of like we're gonna watch it together like old times. So I be wanting to binge it, but
that was tradition.
Yeah, like we used to always watch one-on-one. Like me, my mom, and my little brother, we used to always watch it like when it came on. Like that was like our family thing. Like that, and I think The Wire was like what I could remember like in my teenage years that we like always watched. Like every Sunday we was watching The Wire, and every Tuesday we was watching one-on-one. Like so, yeah. But yeah, no, I've been watching Half and Half. Like that's what I've been binging on. Cause my mom like I don't really like Half and Half, and it is a dumb show. I ain't gonna even lie to you, but
They have a great theme song though.
through this journey of
Go ahead. You got it.
You led in strong. You can't end like that.
What theme song for which one?
Half and half.
Oh, I don't remember that.
finding you and finding me.
My vocals aren't there today.
Yeah, them black sitcoms had good theme songs.
I feel like that's Countess Vaughn's.
What was the best one? That Living Single was good.
Yeah, Living Single.
That's a
Check it out.
that's a
Check
good
check
song.
it out.
That's
Check.
a good one.
Yeah,
I feel like
that's the
Nike
best
know
one.
that whole song.
Proud Family.
You know it. You know
Family.
it.
You know they
Living
bring
Single is my
they,
stuff.
They bring the Proud Family back.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I know we're gonna go back real quick, but A Boogie and his family were the Proud Family.
That was cute.
And it was amazing.
Oh, I didn't see
It
that.
was dope.
I
It
didn't
was
see
dope.
that. I did see Kyla Pratt's family, her daughter dressed up
As Pretty Proud. Yeah.
Because her daughter looks exactly like her. But you know, what's his name from Black Ink? Her baby,
Compton.
yeah, Compton. They look just like they look like they could be siblings. So like their kids is like perfectly meshed. Of
The
them.
two of them. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's crazy. But no, she killed that Penny Proud.
Kyla Pratt taken?
Oh, you ain't know? That's funny.
I'm
Y'all kind
Penny
of
Proud
resemble,
and
so
I'm
I
cute
think
and
you
I'm
would
loud and I got
definitely
it
you would
going
definitely
on.
be her type because
Yeah,
y'all
no, I
resemble.
would.
You know, tall, skinny.
Yeah, like I'm saying, that's what I said. I feel like we get along.
Yeah, they've been together for like 15 years.
That's a long time. She's never mentioned that. She's never mentioned
Yeah,
it.
they've been together for a minute, like for
I
a
don't
while.
know where y'all getting y'all information from.
You didn't give her that Netflix password, so
I would. She could get
You didn't give it
Netflix,
to her.
Hulu, HBO, Prime.
Nah, that boy got money.
You got
That
everything.
boy got money.
He must don't got cable. That's what it is. You got, you know, when you got all the streaming services, you ain't got cable.
when you might as well just get a cable bill.
Well, I got Hulu Live also, but
See?
but that's just for
Big
sports.
money.
That's just for
Big
sports.
money.
That's just for sports. Sports when
See?
sports ain't on, that go back down to Hulu regular.
When people don't got cable, they have everything. Disney Plus, Netflix, Hulu, like they have everything.
Yeah, actually, a couple weeks ago, I looked at my a PDF version of my bank statement. I've never done that.
It's a bad idea.
It's
a bad idea.
It was actually a great idea because I realized how many things were just coming out on like auto pay, and I had no idea. I was paying for like an Xbox Live, $14.99 every month. I was just like
Xbox Live.
Xbox Live.
Why did you have Xbox Live?
I have an Xbox in my house,
Yeah, you
but
should've
why
did the
was I
3 month.
paying for it? I don't
You
know.
gotta do the 3-month version.
Wow.
Yeah, you spend $15 each month.
$15.
I
I
mean,
mean,
you know, you pay $60 for a full year.
you know that Xbox hasn't got cut on in 3 months.
She did the 3-month version. See?
I haven't watched HBO since
How long have you been
Insecure.
paying it?
Since March,
94.
maybe.
Pre-COVID.
I haven't watched HBO since Insecure went off. That bill was just coming out.
Oh no, I make sure to cancel.
I did the 7-day free trial so I could watch Power Book 2, and I didn't cancel that one.
Mm.
2 years ago, I got CBS. Who orders a news station
You the
just
first
so
one.
I could watch the Grammys
You the
and
first
never
one.
canceled it?
Wow,
They've been taking
you was-
$6 out for
you
2
been-
years.
Slipping.
These are you the type of people that they be talking about in the meetings. They be like, okay, all we gotta do is just get them in one time and we're good.
We're literally, my best friend has Amazon Prime, so I've been using hers. Come to find out, I've been paying for my own. Yeah.
Oh, so you might as well just go.
Cause you know Amazon Prime, you get like Showtime and all that to watch Power on.
and you get Audible.
And you get all the
And you get Prime Video.
and the good.
What never knew it. I had.
And you
Amazon
get Prime
Prime.
Video.
And you get the good deliveries.
I honestly
and shit.
believe I had Amazon Prime since college and just never knew.
You crazy. You was overpaying everything.
So I'm saving a lot of money now though.
That's
That's
what's
great.
up.
I canceled
good.
everything.
That's good.
That's what's
That's
up.
good. That's
Hey,
way
so what
off.
y'all think about Netflix increasing their pricing?
I don't pay for it, so.
I'm using my best
So
friends.
You one of them, like, yeah, I just met you. Hey, can I get the
What's-
Netflix price?
Well, I did an equal exchange. I have Hulu. I get Hulu through my Sprint bill for free, so it's not really an equal exchange. But I exchanged the Hulu password for the Netflix.
So that's a finesse.
But which sucks is all the good shows is on Netflix right now, and
Everything is on
The
Netflix.
person didn't, to do the additional screens thing. So every time I go
Oh.
on there, they're watching something.
Oh, that's a.
Hate to see it.
Now you got.
Nah. I mean, I
Now
think
you
for
gotta actually
Netflix,
text them, talk to them, like, hey, what you doing?
Yeah.
I
Hey,
think
get off.
I think for them increasing
Are
the
you
prices,
still watching? No.
Netflix increasing their prices, I think it's definitely warranted just because of all the black stuff that we're getting on Netflix.
Well, it's just
try to
their
overcharge
content.
niggas.
Their content.
Their content
period, though.
is been great lately.
Like, I like all the Netflix original stuff.
Man, have you
Like,
watched Grand Army?
Not yet.
I have. Now that's a good show.
It's a good
No,
show.
Netflix originals be good. Like, they be
Yeah.
all of
really
them
good. Nike can kind of relate to this. So I was watching Grand Army, right? And it was like 30 minutes into the first episode, and they were at like a hot dog stand in the street. And I was like, I know Brooklyn when I see Brooklyn.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, that's Brooklyn. And then I seen the background of this like huge Brooklyn Public Library. And I was like, oh, snap, that's Grand Army Plaza. And I was like, oh, shit, the show's called Grand Army.
Come on now.
I was like, that's crazy.
They went to it's a really good show.
That's crazy.
So
yeah.
it's about the plaza.
Wow.
It's about the
They
Grand
meet up at
Grand
the
Army
plaza.
High School, and you follow the storyline follows 5 different students, and it's like they're all going through something crazy. Like,
Yeah, if I had to put 2 shows together, I would put Shameless and Secret Life of American Teenager in one show.
you just spoke to my heart because
You put me on to that show.
Secret Life of American Teenager was my shit in high school. Like, I named my senior scrapbook after that. My senior scrapbook was called The Secret Life of Nike the Truth.
Hey, they got the chick from Grown Shit, right?
Yeah.
The Mexican.
Yeah,
Yeah.
boy, she be acting like
Adrian, what's her name?
she like 35 years old, but she be acting like
She
teenager
19.
for her whole life. Like her whole life, she has.
Boy, they can't hide it on Grownish though, boy. Cause
Yeah,
I be like, what?
Man. And then Shameless is that's my shit too though.
I ain't never seen it. I don't
It's
know.
like 15 seasons of Shameless. It's a great show. It's funny.
never seen
It's fun. It's funny. It's like trailer trash comedy.
Trailer Trash.
That's what it is.
Trash comedy.
Yeah. But no.
I might fuck with.
But y'all
else
gotta
we got
check
going
out Grand Army on Netflix. That's fire. I think it's time that we kind of, we get back to our roots. And have
It's time for the best segment.
no. I think we need to have a deep conversation that we haven't had in a long time.
Okay.
So, all right, here we go. So there was a article that I read, and it was an interview with Issa Rae, and in this interview, she was talking about how friendships, like when you lose a friend for whatever reason, I don't know, you guys got into it or whatever. It kind of was a spinoff of her relationship with Molly in the show Insecure, and she was saying that it hurts just as bad as if you went through a breakup with your boyfriend or your girlfriend. So my question is friendships just like relationships? Like, do you feel like you treat it the same if you lose friends? And I think it might be different from girls and guys.
Yeah, but I mean, I would say, yeah, like if it's a meaningful relationship, I mean, it's a relationship period. Like even if it's not romantic, because I do remember, I did study psychology. There's what was it? I think there's 3 types of love. I think there's compassionate love. I don't remember, but I know there's different types of love. I didn't. I was probably hungover, but it's cool. It's all good. I heard something about love. They said watch Woo, it'll be okay. But I do think that you can have very meaningful friendships.
So have you ever experienced it?
Me, no. I'll cut people off. I'm good. I'll move on very fast. But I can definitely see how it would affect people heavily, but I don't have that personal experience.
Has anybody had an experience like that?
I don't think that I've had that experience, but I can see how someone would. Like, I have really close best friends that I would be distraught if something happened.
Yeah, it affects you, your daily life, because
Yeah.
you used to talking to them, you used to doing stuff with them. I mean, it affects you.
And honestly, at this point, I'm not in a relationship, but the way niggas are, I might be more hurt of my best friend leaving than a nigga.
Yeah. Like, imagine if you and Brandon got in, y'all wasn't talking no more.
Yeah, I would be crying for 3 days.
That's tough. That'd be tough.
And nigga, I'd be on Tinder tomorrow.
Yeah.
See, I never like really. I mean, so I've had people that I thought were like my best friend, you know, do some shady shit, and I had to like make them disappear, right? But I never really like when I cut them off. It's just kind of like cut them off.
So they were swimming with the fishes.
Yeah.
Yo, the way you said that shit.
I just had to make them disappear. But yeah, so like you know, when I cut them off, and you know, I didn't have no like feelings when I cut them off. But when I actually like thought about the situation, then that's when I would think like, man, our friendship was like a relationship when we was in the friendship. You know, so then I would think about that, and then I'm like, okay, you know, like, dang, okay, I should have. You start thinking about like stuff that you were arguing about that was petty, or stuff that they were doing that was kind of like over the top and made you like feel like you feel guilty and obligated to do stuff. So I think I would think about stuff like that, but I never really like wanted to be friends with them again or anything like that. Like I think it's probably a girl thing more so than a guy thing, but I feel like when females, you know, they go through whatever issues they go through, you know, there's always that one chick. Well, when you're friends with that person, they're always like, well, why are you hanging with this person all the time? Or like you go to college, you and your high school best friend, you go to 2 separate colleges, and you start making friends at college, and then they get jealous at you making friends in college. Oh, you're not supposed to have any best friends. You know, I feel like we get a lot of that from a female perspective. I feel like with guys it's just like whatever, but we get too attached to you're my friend, you're only my friend type deal.
Oh, that's a fact though. Brandon can't have another best friend.
If you 2 girls, if y'all break up as friends, do one of y'all ever say you wasted my time?
No.
Why is that?
Bro, I know where you going.
Why is that?
I'm
just curious. Why?
You wasting my time?
Why you wasted my time?
Because niggas hear that a lot.
That's
not me, but niggas.
I see the bag and the lane that we're going down.
I'm just curious. I was just curious, like, cause
I didn't mean to cut you off, but you know what? I think I kind of had. It's not this. It's similar. Like, my roommate at college, I was living. I had another roommate, and we were splitting the bills and shit, and so I would give him my money each month. You know what I'm saying? And to pay the rent or whatever, and he wasn't paying the rent.
Oh no.
And so one day I come home from work. We got an eviction notice on the door for like 48 hours or something like that. And so, and I thought this was my guy, man. You know what I'm saying? I thought this was my boy, and so I was like, damn, bro, like, what was you doing, bro? Like, what was the problem? You know what I'm saying? And he couldn't really give me explanation.
He was on drugs.
And then, then looking back, like, then we was cool. You know what I'm saying? We never had no issues or nothing like that. And then that happened. And then I was like, you know what? I just charged it to the game. I was like, but fuck him, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck him. Like we could never be friends like after that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that's a lot.
Because I'm the type of person, you know what I'm saying? If I fuck with you, if I tell you I fuck with you, I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just who I am. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And, you gotta keep in mind that everybody ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I give my life. You know what I'm saying? For people I fuck with who I consider my friends. You know what I'm saying? And then, somebody do some shit like that, then I'm like, God damn, bro. Like, even though it wasn't my fault, I was just like, fuck.
That loyalty, though, that you had wasn't reciprocated.
Yeah, because that's crazy. Because you would think, because, like, you like, say, like, if you be fucking up, and you fucking up, but you're not going to let that affect your nigga or somebody else that you don't want that affect them. Like, you fucking up, but, like, I can't let whatever's going on.
I can't have us both homeless.
I can't have us both, like that, so.
Yeah, that literally shows that you give. Not only do you give no fucks about yourself, but you don't give no fucks about me either.
Yeah, and it wasn't even about the money for me, cause money money ain't shit. Like it, like.
But
hey, wait.
Honestly, he's stealing from me.
So guys, I think we might have our first call in.
All right,
Oh, we got a caller. Who is it? Is Meg?
I need some more
Sayless
champagne.
Podcast. Who's this?
Thank you for choosing Marriott Hotel.
Oh, that was Marriott.
Hey,
The Marriott trying to
Trying to
sponsor
plug
the Sayless Podcast. We ain't got time for
I was
that.
like,
They
Nike
gotta
booked
put us
us a
in-
trip.
What you trying to tell us, Nike? You booked us. You flying us out?
Yes,
What
sir.
you
You
trying
know
to say?
we about to do a big New Year's, y'all.
Oh my
Y'all wasn't supposed to hear that.
Who
Y'all,
said niggas don't get flued out?
Who said?
we
Who
doing
said?
Marriott.
Not
Love
I.
to see
We
it.
going to Marriott. We going to a destination y'all don't know yet.
This is the best day of my life.
Hey,
Right.
New Year's
I hope
2020.
I hope you never take it
2021.
Yeah, man.
Don't tell me it's a joke.
Go ahead.
But yeah. Like I was saying, it's not about the money, but again, it kind of is because you're at this point you're stealing from me because you didn't give me my money back.
Ooh.
You didn't say, "Yo, I'm not paying my half of the rent, but I paid your half." Like, where's your money at?
Yeah.
So
Nah, I just
Where
didn't
is
look
the
at
money
it.
going?
I didn't look at it like that because I didn't base our friendship off of what I'm saying, like what the fuck, money ain't nothing.
Yeah.
Boy, Marriott calling you too. See, they trying to get us.
Nah,
They trying to get us.
My little
They
Google,
trying to
my
get
little
us.
Google shit has started listening to
his
it.
fake Siri.
Oh.
Excuse me, say what? Coming to it.
You see, she ain't even got a name. My little Google voice assistant.
Her name is Alexa.
But yeah.
No, that's
That's
Amazon.
It's Cortana, isn't it?
Hey, man, nah.
Steven. It's
I
a
think
dude,
it's
ain't it?
Cortana.
It's Steven.
Her name
Steven,
is
it's a
Google.
dude.
Nah, it's Steven
Talking
for
to
real.
a dude.
It's Steven for real.
Nah.
That nigga, he don't know what he's talking about. He don't know what he's talking
No,
about.
but I do think but to answer
Google
your-
Assist. Nigga,
Google
that's
Assist.
it.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. Google Assist. That's John Stockton.
Hey, Google Assist.
Assist me.
Nah, we actually just say, okay, Google.
Oh yeah. Okay, Google. Yeah.
Then,
It's kind of like okay, Google.
But that shit, my phone, I wouldn't even touch my phone. It just literally just started listening. What the fuck we was doing?
Yeah, it wanted to speak up. It was like, yeah, I had a similar situation. I had an iPhone friend. She wasn't shit.
Right.
But
Nah, but hey, man, yeah, don't do your friends like that.
yeah, man.
For sure.
I think just to answer your question like that, it's definitely a friendship can definitely affect you just as much as a romantic relationship, because it is a relationship. At the end of the time, you putting effort in, you putting time in, you putting energy in, they giving it back to you. You gotta, for a friendship or whatever, you gotta grow it, cultivate it. You gotta work at it just the same. Like, so yeah.
So, Davell, how many times have you been told that you were a waste of time?
Oh no, like how many? I got you.
Okay.
All right, Rook. How many chicks told you that you wasted their time?
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Oh my, like
why
you looking at
why you even call? Hey, hold on. So why you even call me? Like, why you even waste my time with saying that you want to start talking back to me again, and then I ain't heard from you?
So
in
we
I
talking
don't know
about
how long?
repeats too?
So you wasted their time twice.
Oh, hey, but can't nobody.
Oh my god.
Ooh, niggas ain't shit. Fuck,
Bro, it's
fuck
gotta
boy.
be at least. It's gotta be at least. I'm gonna say 85% at the very least. At the
Boy,
very
that's a high
least.
ratio, big dog.
At the very least, 85%.
That's a high ratio, man.
I've been told I've wasted time so many times that it's. I think that's why I get so annoyed by it, because first of all, how can someone else waste your time?
Thank
Number
you.
one, let's break it
Thank
down.
you.
Let's break it all the way down.
Thank you.
How can someone else waste your time? Can I waste your time?
Like we all ain't got the same 24 hours.
We ain't got the same 24 hours. We got the same
Come on,
24 hours.
7 days a week.
Listen,
No,
did you not
thought
choose?
52
Did you
weeks a
not
year.
choose? Did you not
Nah.
make a decision? Are we not two adults?
Right.
Did
So
both-
I had the decision between Davell and Sir Bob over here.
Yeah,
Yes.
so that was.
And
Spent your time
I
on
chose
Davell.
you because I thought you were the one. You're gonna be loyal. You
Boy,
was
this
cool,
sound like a personal problem.
right?
This sound like your
And
bad
then-
decision making. Sound like you got bad decision making.
Made them bad decisions.
Wait,
You making
wait,
bad
wait,
decisions
wait,
now.
wait,
Listen, you making bad
Y'all
decisions
not
now.
about to come for my cousin.
Okay. So what happened
Period.
is we over here like, okay, we going with this one. Everything's been adding up. Everything's cool. Then turns out that all along I should have been with Sir Bob because Davell's been wasting
But
my
can
time.
we even say that? Because okay, let's say it like this: what if we was talking, and then it just like the other person, okay, me in this scenario decides like, this ain't it. Like, but you didn't put your time in.
It's
But
still
I
a waste
decided
of
like,
time.
but
Nah,
it's still. But did you? How did I waste your time? It's a waste
Because
of
you
time.
could have
but it's
you
not-
could have been
but I
doing
did not-
something better.
Okay, it's a waste of time, but I did not waste your time. See, your time is your time. My time is my time. If we bring it together, it can be our time.
Church.
You could
Church.
no
Church.
nah
Okay, so moving forward, I would like to let you know
They
that
gonna be
I will say this was a waste of our time.
that
There we go. I would have no problems with that. I have no issue with that.
But
at
just
all.
But
being the guy that.
just
but what
know
if it's
that-
not a waste of his time? He thought he was doing great.
Nah, that nigga.
No.
wrong.
It ain't about no.
It ain't about what
no.
you thought.
It's just about like no. Let's just accept the responsibility. We decided to get to know each other. It didn't work out. Now you feel like you wasted your time. Because,
Okay, but I think
you can say that at any time though. You can say that at any
the
time. You
person
date
that
anybody,
called
don't
it
work.
off is the person that wasted our time. So you're still the blame for wasting our time.
Oh, so you saying?
What?
Okay.
I mean, okay, so
Drake?
if that's Drake, like what? If okay, so if that's the key, like we can stop talking. Like anybody that you stop talking, anyone you do not end up marrying, wasted your time.
He didn't waste.
I mean,
I think in girls' minds, it's a waste of time if we weren't ready to
I
be
think it
done.
was a pit stop, not a waste of
If I
time.
wasn't ready to be.
So
done.
basically, if you did not get married, you was feeling it, and we didn't get married.
Hold on. So
Okay.
if the woman wasn't ready
back
to
up.
be done, if the woman wasn't ready to be done, it was a waste of time. Is that what you're
I
saying?
think I know where we're going.
No,
I'm
what
just
I'm,
asking. I'm just trying to.
no, what I'm saying is, okay, so say that in this situation, Davell calls it off, right? And then I'm like, wow, I thought everything was great. Like, I thought we was good out here, right? So now you wasted our time because when I thought everything was going good, and obviously you didn't, it's just ended now.
But let's say we're going on, and I think I wasted your time if I knew all along that like this wasn't really it. This was.
But we automatically assume that you already knew.
No, like you like it's over time. You spend time with somebody, you get to know them, you be like,
This ain't it.
this probably ain't it. And then you be
Should have
like,
just
like,
should
you
have
got-
came to that conclusion a little bit sooner.
So I would feel like I wasted your time if like from the beginning I never had no intentions of getting to know you like that, possibly dating, anything like that. If that was the case, then yes, I definitely wasted your time because I knowingly knew that I did not want anything. But if I went in thinking like, okay, let's get to know this girl, let's see what we got, let's see what's going on, then I decided like, this ain't really it.
So you dropped all your hoes to do this?
Yes, let's say
Never.
Yes. I got a question. I got a question too. Why? How come when a girl ended with a guy, he don't say like, "Oh, you wasted my time"?
That is on you.
Why don't we say that though?
You should have.
But why don't we?
I mean, God say it.
I don't know.
Maybe you not.
I'm
You probably
married,
didn't
I
say
don't
it.
know.
Because we know it's not. Because we know we was responsible for our time. We decided like,
No, okay,
No,
so
but-
Peanut, if your wife sends you to the grocery store and then said, "Oh, never mind, I don't want that," you ain't gonna be like, "Man, you just wasted my time."
Nah, because I'm gonna waste time walking around the grocery store. So it should have been enough.
Nah, man,
Nah,
y'all
I'm
can't
telling
tell
you-
me, y'all.
I'm telling you, because niggas
If you
will
say,
walk around
"Oh,
the grocery
go
store
to
not-
Chick Fil A and get this," and then you get to Chick Fil A and you're like, "What you want?" "Oh, I don't want that anymore."
Oh yeah, you definitely wasted my time.
See, you-
because,
this-
because you
God
know we
say-
normally get the spicy chicken sandwich deluxe with the extra pickles. You know what I'm saying? With the Chick-fil-A sauce and
Now
the
you
large
want to act
fry.
like you don't want that.
Now you acting all bougie.
See,
You know what I'm saying?
so
Now
I
you
mean,
know-
I think it's just different. It depends on the situation.
Nah, it does. It does. But women are more prone to say that men wasted their
oh,
time.
they'll throw that out quick. They, like in gun draws, boy, they got that thing ready on the holster.
I mean,
they ready to pull it out.
but Dom, could it be because women know what they're looking for? You know what I'm saying? Or see the potential in a man faster than the potential the man may see.
I can see that.
Like,
I can see that.
That could be very true.
That could be very true.
I agree.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see because women are more intentional with getting into a relationship.
but you as a man though, wouldn't you be like, wouldn't you tell her like, man, we could be cool. I don't think this is gonna really.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that whole we can be cool. I don't want to be cool with you.
So you don't want to be
What
friends
is-
with nobody you talk to?
but
No.
At all. Like, no, you never dated anybody that you were like, but I just don't want to lose this friendship at least or something.
I don't. Why?
Or is that
are
a cop out?
we-
The girls would say that as a cop out. Like, they just still trying to.
Yeah, that's just to linger and keep you around. Because there's no way that I want to invite you to my game nights or whatever. I don't want to be your friend. No.
So you can't. So you're saying that if you break up with somebody, you cannot be friends with them no more.
I would not want to. I don't.
So what if what if you
friends,
what if you were
If someone
friends
breaks
before?
up with me, let's say that, because if it's like a mutual, we're both grown and like, hey, this is not working, we're both deciding to separate. Yes, but if it was one of those things where the other person wasn't ready to end, or it was like a ghosting situation, or like, nah, this ain't working, but we can be friends, there is no reason for me to be your friend.
What if you just like that person so much, you like the energy, you everything, yeah, they broke up with you or whatever.
But why didn't it work out if I like that person so much?
Oh, they just decided you ain't shit.
And so then if you ain't shit as a boyfriend, then you ain't shit as a friend.
True.
But what if you, say in this scenario, you was dating somebody, you really feeling them, you like them, whatever, and they come and they be like, this ain't gonna work, let's be friends or whatever. And you just think that they so great, you love that energy, you like being around them and everything, that you just desperately kind of, well, that's not to say desperately, you just kind of still want that energy, even if it's just as a friend.
That ain't in me. It might be somebody else.
But for you, it's done.
I'm done.
See, I think it depends, because if you
Like-
were friends beforehand, then when you break up, you might still want to keep that person as a friend, because before you was in a relationship, you had a friendship. So maybe it would be different than I'm not friends with none of my exes, so I can't relate. But I'm just saying, if it was like, if I was dating my best friend if I was best friends with somebody 15 plus years and then we started dating, like, I think I would have like at least laid it out on the table, like, if this didn't work out, I don't want to ruin our friendship first, cause
this shit over with though.
really,
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that shit over with.
Cause
Yeah,
see, I think I would.
Not from a men's perspective though. It's like it's over with though, for real.
Man, I feel like I would, like, if you had a genuine friendship, why would you lose that, regardless of the relationship?
I mean, because men,
that just didn't work out.
Yeah, a lot of men, they won't say it though, but niggas, when they get in their feelings, and it didn't work out because of unforeseen circumstances, men just don't want to get back into that feeling again. You know what I'm saying? Because we feel like there's always, if we deal with one, there's always opportunity for that door to open again. You know what I'm saying? And if you've done it before, you don't want to do it again. Like, we don't want to go down that path again and be like, man, this is my friend. Like, she's my friend, but we dealt with each other on this level before. There's always this opportunity for that to come back around. So always. Like, in like, I can't speak for all men, but majority of men, they not gonna say it, but they gonna be like, all right, man. Like, I love her, I fuck with her, you know what I'm saying? This is my dog. Like, but shit, I'm gonna have to kind of keep a little bit of distance because, you know what I'm saying? Because a nigga gonna get caught up in his feelings, and then it may, like, wires may be crossed, and we may go back down that path again and give
a drunk night or something.
And I think that's the same for girls. Like, if a girl literally is like, we can be friends, and she agrees with that, she's just thinking that's gonna keep you around, or that's going to lead you back into her bed.
I feel that.
Yeah, at the same time though, like some men have to be.
Davell just had an epiphany.
Yeah.
I be having suspicions, but it's funny when you hear it from a woman. But I be having suspicions, I be doing my little, like, I be having a little string across the thing, like, well, she said that. I be thinking, like, girls be I be thinking they be plotting. But I don't have no concrete evidence. I'm just like, it's a feeling.
Yeah.
We definitely plot. Because we playing out the scenarios. So, like, if we know we coming at you some type of way, we going to plan it out. Oh, if he reacts like this, then I'm going to say this. If he reacts like that, I'm going to say that.
So we playing chess, and I didn't even know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you over here playing checkers.
I'm over here playing checkers like, oh, king me. You over here like, checkmate.
Oh, man. So, update on the election. Biden is leading 122-92, and Texas is red. They're most likely to go red, but
I realize we're giving updates, but by the time this drops, we'll know who the president is.
We will, but I mean, they know this is pre-recorded.
Oh, so it is interesting.
Fizzy.
Who do y'all think is going to win?
Trump.
You think Trump?
Biden.
Biden?
Man, I'm just be optimistic. You know what I'm saying?
I think Biden's gonna win, but I would not be surprised if Trump won. I wouldn't be surprised, but I do think Biden's gonna win.
He got the most votes, like actual votes.
So did Hillary, though.
Popular.
So.
Yeah.
But I just feel like there was a lot of people turned off by Hillary. I think Trump and like all his antics, everything he does and everything, because we seeing all these elevated numbers at the early vote and everything like that. I think all his stuff that he's done has just really motivated people to want to just go vote. Cause I got family members that hit me up like, "Hey, let's go vote." I was like, "Bro, you registered?" He's like, "Nah." I was like, "Bro, you can't vote." Like people that done never,
a little bit too late.
yeah, people that never voted before because of how Trump been acting. They like, "Oh shoot, let me go vote." Like they want to go vote now. That's why I think. That's why we seen all these like these surges and everything like that. Like, so I really do think. I mean, you know, I would not be surprised if Trump did pull it out, but I do think that Biden's gonna win.
I'm praying so. But we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, man. But just as many people that are eager to vote against Donald Trump, there's just as many willing to vote.
Yeah, he got his followers, man. Did you see them when they was doing that LeBron sucks? You see that little video?
No, what they do?
Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah,
LeBron James sucks.
Yeah.
Like, look at all them motherfuckers that didn't make it to the league.
I'm like, what?
You know what I'm saying?
Like that? I don't know why it upset. That really upset me. I don't know why, but yeah, Trump was having one of his little rallies, or whatever, and he's all of a sudden he was talking about sports. He was like, football. It's not. The ratings are down. If you don't want to support our flag, we're not gonna watch. And he was talking about basketball. LeBron James, he's not. And then all of a sudden the crowd was like, LeBron James.
And he's like, I didn't watch the championship. I didn't watch one jump shot of it.
Yeah, he even did the thing. He was like, I didn't watch.
Yeah, we know that jumper wasn't amazing.
That mother didn't get.
No, y'all see the Trump had. Well, let's talk about Trump and all these celebrities that's endorsing him. Y'all seen in the rally in Michigan, he called Lil Pump Lil Pimp.
Lil Pimp.
Brought Lil Pimp up stage.
Man, we gotta be more cautious of who we let to the culture.
I literally was just about to say that. I seen this tweet.
We gotta be more cautious.
Like,
I mean,
this should be an example.
Lil Pump can't say nigga no more. Like
Ain't he Mexican?
I don't know what. I thought he was
He
white.
ain't black.
Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that was catchy.
I
liked Gucci Gang. I did, and that was
was.
it. That was it. That was literally the only thing.
What else did he say in that song besides
I
Gucci
don't
Gang?
know.
Oh, I know that whole
I have
song.
no
I'm not
idea.
gonna even hold you.
No, all I know
Wow.
is Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang. That's
Spend 2 racks on a new chain. Might do cocaine.
Oh, it's
something
kind of
like
coming
that.
back a little bit.
Yeah,
Ball man,
Yeah.
rain.
But has he had another song since then?
Lame.
I'm not a Lil
I'm
Pump
sure he's
fan, but
had
he
a
had a
song.
song called Let's Get It.
Oh,
Chillin' in the
let's
cup,
get it.
let's get it.
I heard that one too.
He wasn't good. I knew he wasn't good. I liked Gucci Gang was catchy. I liked that, but I knew he wasn't going nowhere. I wasn't.
I immediately thought back to J. Cole in 1985.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1985.
Yeah. J. Cole
Well,
was
we're here, and we missed a lot of New Music Fridays because we've been gone for a minute.
We did.
I don't even know.
Man, it's so okay. There's a lot of albums that. First of all, let me say this. 2020 has been a year, but musically, it has been a great year. Like
Been a lot of
this,
music.
a lot of people have been that hasn't had albums in years have came back. Busta Rhymes, Mario, like crazy.
T.I.
But what I could say is, since we've been gone, the albums that I've been like fucking with heavy, Benny the Butcher.
Yes.
I fucked with T.I.'s. And what else have I been really messed with? Benny Butcher, definitely number one.
Reason.
21 Savage.
Reason was good.
Reason.
21 Savage.
21 Savage was good.
Trying to think what else.
Except Ferg was okay. I listened.
I didn't
It
listen
was
to
okay.
his.
What y'all think about Ty Dolla $ign album?
I like the name.
Feature
I thought
Ty
the
Dolla.
name was. I thought the name was
shit
genius.
is-
I thought that was genius. I was like, that is a
I mean,
perfect
just
name.
think about it like
That is a perfect name.
Yeah.
I don't think
Whoever came
all
up
the
with
hits.
that,
He did.
he came up with that.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, that's that name is genius alone. I would listen to the album off the name alone.
Yeah, the name was better than the song, than the album though.
Yeah, it was not like it was cool. Like
I fuck with it.
yeah, it was cool. Like it's an album that like I could listen to. Like I just feel like I would. I feel like it's kickback music.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like it's not. I don't think it's something that I would just go to listen to. Like, oh, let me go listen to that.
What's the song on there? It's like Your Turn something. That's the best song on that one.
Yeah.
You think so?
I like By Yourself.
I like Temptations with Kid
Is that
Cudi.
By Yourself or something?
That shit was amazing.
It's definitely a song I'll throw on a kickback. If I had a kickback going on, I would definitely just put that out on my own. Let it, if I didn't feel like DJing.
Did you guys like? What were you expecting from Ty Dolla $ign? Like, do you guys listen to Ty Dolla $ign previous albums and stuff like that?
I listened to like Beach House 1 through 3, like all them shit.
So I never listened to a project.
Airplane Mode.
Yeah, I've never listened to a project.
I think I listened to a project.
I've only heard his features and stuff, which is why when I saw the album, I was like featured. I was like, that's
Crazy.
because I feel like I only see you on features, and I love the features.
I like that album.
Did y'all listen to Trey Songz album?
No.
Trey Songz had a really good album.
It was a good album.
Was it?
I just put Trey Songz in this lane of he fell off and he couldn't redeem himself, but I wouldn't say he fully redeemed himself, but like, he's like 50 Cent, like recovered or whatever.
I ain't gonna lie, the Keke Palmer shit did it for me.
I feel that. It's kind of like Tory Lane's equivalent.
That did it for me. I was like, Trey Day, Trigger, You know what? I think his mixtapes are better than his more, newer albums.
I think his mixtapes are terrible.
You think so? Really?
I honestly, because people use mixtape as I don't have to cipher through the good ones. They just throw everything on there.
Davell, was you with us that one time when we seen Ty Dolla $ign in the mall?
I don't know.
We was somewhere. I think we was in Dallas or we was somewhere. So we was in Dallas or Houston. I can't remember where we were, but we was at the mall and we just seen somebody rapping. And this is like before Ty Dolla $ign became like real big, right? We see somebody rapping. He just like trying to make a scene, like trying to make us notice him. And we're like, who is this nigga rapping? Like, why is he like? And you like, as we got closer to him, we were looking at him. We like side him, and he started rapping even more. And then we thought about it. We was like, oh shit, was that Ty Dolla $ign? And we was like, all right, let's try to go find him. So we like go back to just to see if that was Ty Dolla $ign, and that man disappeared. But we went on social media and sure enough he was in the mall.
I just found out what he looked like last year.
That's funny.
See, that's crazy. But this was like 2014, 2015 when this happened.
I never knew what he looked like. Never at all.
So this is Beach House Ty Dolla $ign.
Yeah, he was rapping. He thought he was like he wanted to be seen, and everybody was just walking by him like, who is this nigga that's just trying to rap? Like.
Do you think the days of rapping in the mall is old? Like, no one's getting discovered from rapping in the mall. You know how many malls you gotta go to?
Shit, just go
You
to
might as
Parks
well just
Mall in
go.
Arlington, and you be straight. On the weekend, you'll see a local rapper somewhere around that bitch.
Handing out his mixtape.
Man,
I ain't been handed a mixtape in a minute.
Not in a while.
You,
It's a new time.
computers don't even have CD-ROMs anymore. Where are you playing it at?
Yeah.
I miss those days though. I ain't gonna lie.
I appreciated the CD, man.
I really miss so I was watching the Evolution of Hip Hop docu-series on Netflix, and they were talking about when everybody was making mixtapes. So this was like 50 Cent and T.I. was probably the ones that capitalized the most off of that mixtape era, and then Lil Wayne came right after. And they was talking about how like DJ Drama and all them had that court case and stuff for making all the mixtapes and stuff like that, because record labels was losing so much money because people were just freestyling on beats. And I was just thinking, I was like, man, I really miss that era, because I used to get all the mixtapes and songs like I used to have my grandpa send them to me from Canal Street. And I used to have all like I actually it made me go dig up my old CDs. And I had like memories, just like I put it in my car, because my car actually has a CD player, and I didn't know. And and I was like, man, nostalgia.
Yeah, sure.
It's like downloading on LimeWire, making mix CDs.
Oh yeah, I remember those days.
That was me.
I used to make people all kind of MP3s and stuff.
Yeah.
I had one of the LimeWire mixtapes that I created. It had that Rich Boy, throw some D's on it.
It's a great song.
That was my
That
shit.
song will still ride.
His album was actually good.
I don't remember
you
his
be digging
album.
into projects, man. I would never.
Nah, his album.
I would have
remember his
never
album.
thought
Hey,
to listen to a.
Did you listen to Hurricane Chris album?
I did. 5150.
That shit was amazing.
That 5150
was
was
a good album.
was
That
good.
was a really good
I
album.
feel like I listened to it.
5150 was good.
I feel like I was bumping that. I think I'm
Yeah.
gonna
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't listen to Southern rappers. I think I said this on a podcast prior though.
What you did?
I was
That was
still
like
lived in New
08
York,
though. 5150 came out in 08 though.
Yeah.
You was in Oklahoma.
No, I wasn't. I lived in New York.
Oh,
Yeah.
you was 2009. Y'all moved there.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5150 was good.
That was a good album.
Yeah.
You made me think of something when you said you didn't like Trey Songz. Well, you said you didn't like his mixtape, or you like his mixtape, but you don't like his albums.
Yeah, his album.
It's
There's
true.
a lot of artists that like I like their mixtapes. So back when there were more mixtapes and stuff, but I like their mixtapes. But then when they drop an album, I'm like,
Like Wiz Khalifa.
Wiz Khalifa. I don't think there's any album of Wiz that I've liked, but I've fucked with a lot of mixtapes. Big Sean.
Yeah.
I've been very disappointed by his album.
I still haven't finished Detroit too.
Yeah, I don't
did.
know what it is about Big Sean. Like, and I saw somebody put him in his top 5 list, and I was like, I was disgusted.
What he be saying? Boy.
I mean, when you listen to a Big Sean song, like
Whoa there.
his
Whoa there.
metaphors is crazy. When you listen to Big Sean, his metaphors do be crazy.
But I wouldn't put him lyrically. I would not put him on J. Cole or Kendrick.
Oh no, not lyrically, but I'm just saying like his metaphor. He be saying something off the wall. He'd be like, oh, it's kind of
And
like a Wayne. Like
so
how Wayne be saying off the wall
lyrically, I
stuff.
wouldn't put him up there, and song quality, I wouldn't put him up there either.
That Dark Paradise, Blue Sky, that's the name of it?
Yeah,
That
look how far
album
back
was
you gotta
far.
resort to.
That album was
I
fire.
would not. Big Sean is.
Sonic, you said
Big Sean
Sonic,
is
sonically, like.
Big Sean just, to me, he's in the second tier rapper group. Like,
Big Sean is like a hip hop aesthetic. Like his rollout, his look, and everything makes his music better. Right? Like the music itself, like if you hand me this CD and then tell me it was Big Sean and just was like, what do you think about the music? You'd be like, But what do you think about, this is Big Sean's music. This is an album. He has roses around every city. He has the greatest merch ever. He has Jhené Aiko by his side.
I love him.
Like, he's like a hip hop.
And his merch is off the chain.
His merch is fire.
his merch is fire. And I love Jhené Aiko. Although she has been replaced by Mariah the Scientist. I don't know if y'all know who that is, but she is. I like her.
Doesn't sound like
Not
I
the
would
music.
get
I've never
Mariah.
listened to a song, but.
You never listened to a Jhené Aiko song?
No,
No,
Mariah the
Mariah the
Scientist.
Scientist.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
I would have thought she did science though.
Yeah, I feel like that's a cool. I kind of like the name. I was like,
I thought she was an
It was
Instagram
kind of
model.
long. It's kind of long, but
I thought she had an OnlyFans.
no.
Hip-hop.
So we all lost.
I wish.
We all lost.
You know what I'm saying? Like, put that in there. Manifest.
me with a good time.
Manifest.
They'll just be spending his money.
Manifest.
Are you subscribed to any OnlyFans accounts?
Nah. I don't like I joke around, but I don't like strip clubs and OnlyFans and stuff like that. I don't like paying for stuff that I feel like you can get for free. So
That goes back to our tricking conversation. See,
I would
niggas
never
always
like-
think they just have access to stuff.
Yeah, I
Why
just-
you just can't pay for it?
no, I don't like you know, niggas love strip clubs, and I never got it. Like, they want, let's go to the strip club. I'm like, bro, I don't want to go to the strip club. I don't want to pay money for this girl to get naked, and then we leave. I just feel like it just seems counterproductive to me.
It's just the atmosphere, though, G.
I like the atmosphere. The atmosphere's cool. Like, I'll pay for the atmosphere. The food be good sometimes. But as far as, like, the part of, like, the girls expecting me to spend some money, the club expecting me to spend money on these girls, no, that's the part where I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good on that part. I don't want that.
See, I've been to only 2 strip clubs, and they was like in little small college towns, so they don't even count.
I've never been to a strip club.
And it was like, I think, but did you go when we went to No SU?
I was there.
We went to the one in
didn't spend
Stillwater, and that was sad. Like, that was really sad. And literally, I was like, what is that? But yeah, we went to the one in Stillwater, and that one was pretty sad. And then one time when I was working in Kansas in Topeka, like, we got super, super drunk, and all of a sudden I just blacked out and was like, let's go to the strip club. And we got to the strip club, and I literally, that was the worst drunken decision I ever made. Because you guys know the Weeknd song Earned It? That was a song that was out then, and they
yeah,
kept
they put
playing
that in
that song
50
in the
Shades of
strip
Grey.
club, and I think it killed that song for me. Like, I cannot listen to that song now because every time I hear it, I get nightmares.
I think that strip clubs are fun, and I can definitely see how they fun. You know, the atmosphere, girls are dancing, half naked, all this stuff. That sounds like a great. Like, if you just describe that to me, like, oh yeah, you gonna be in the club, you gonna be partying, doing
Like,
dancing,
if you was
half
at the
naked or
Pank,
whatever. That sound like a good time to me. I'd be like, oh, okay. Catch is you gotta keep giving the money out your pocket every time they dance. You gotta keep giving the money. I don't know.
So what if the strip
if I was
clubs
rich,
is
I
like
wouldn't
the
wanna do that.
casino? Like, as long as you throwing money, you can drink.
So you mean like unlimited drinks?
Yes. So like every time they come around, you get a drink.
Is that limited?
So
You didn't
like,
say that.
would strip clubs be more profitable if they were treated like Vegas?
Yes.
Yeah, obviously.
Boy,
That's
it's
a
time
better
for us to
deal.
open up a strip club.
That's a way better deal.
We need to open up a strip club.
What was my idea before?
Vegas
Remember,
style.
like episode 1 or 2, I had an idea. Like,
I don't remember, but I know
I think it was like a library and a strip club. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, it was.
Oh, you were
wild.
saying something. Reading
Or they could
strip.
read to you if you wanted them to.
You did, and that was
Yeah,
wild.
I think that's a great idea. I feel like it's just before y'all
I'm
time.
a roll with the Vegas style strip club.
It's before y'all time.
Hey,
They thought that Steve Jobs was crazy too.
Hey, well, you guys are in one of the strip club capitals of the country, Dallas, Texas.
Oh man, they've been ratchet.
DGs?
It's been ratchet at the
You
strip
got
club.
DGs, one of them cabarets. You got Onyx.
Is Onyx still open?
Yes, somebody just got killed in there 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, they was. Oh, they in concerts. Yeah, they was getting shot.
What
at.
pandemic?
and that was when was that
yeah.
with the one with Jada was there, right?
Yeah, wasn't there one with Moneybagg Yo there too?
Yeah, she got shot up then too.
Boy, it's been hood.
See?
Some
That's
strip
wild.
clubs is too hood.
Yeah, I don't fuck with it.
And isn't Onyx the one where the girl fell from the pole?
I think
Maybe.
that might.
I don't put
Oh
that-
no, that was
what the other
ecstasy.
one?
I think that was
Ecstasy,
ecstasy.
yeah.
That was
Shout
ecstasy.
out to Ecstasy too. I've been there.
Yeah.
Boy, Dallas is not making a name for themselves with the strip clubs.
Is V Live still a thing?
Shout out to V Live. Yeah, still one.
Dang, is that many strip clubs out
Yeah,
here?
this is.
Oh, Dallas.
And I mean, they're notable.
Texas.
Like,
It's
and Roddy Ricch song, he
Dallas.
says, I was in Dallas at V Live.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh,
We
I
got
need to
Dallas.
tell
Dang.
Niggas come to the strip club in Texas.
Dallas,
I did not
Houston,
know.
Houston and Dallas.
Atlanta.
I did not know
club capital.
Dallas was that. They had that many strip
Oh, yeah,
clubs.
crack.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
Strip clubs be popping. The,
Yeah,
wing,
strip
the
club,
the
yeah.
food be good. Food be good.
Man, I heard like at every strip club the food is fire.
Food. I don't know what
Like,
it is.
That's why old
I
dudes
think-
snuck out of the
Yeah,
bubble.
the booty atmosphere just it'll add a little extra seasoning to it. Just
The wings at Park Ave is also really fire.
I don't think I ever had the wings there.
Yeah, they're great. That's the only reason to go, actually. You can
Think
just
they-
go get your wings and leave.
Think
Hey,
they,
you know, my homie told me. They say, hey, man, Fridays, man, I go up there this ladies' night, man. You get off work, go up there, man, get something to eat. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. It'd be I think it's an older crowd on Friday too.
Right up your alley.
Yeah, man.
What else we got going on? Oh, speaking of music, Queen Naija released an album. It's an R&B album. It's a really good album. I've been listening to Queen Naija for a very long time because I'm addicted to YouTube, and she was a YouTuber. And I literally have watched her for like years, maybe 3 or 4 years now. And she always would do cover songs and sing, and she released a couple of songs, but this is her first full project. And she's been getting a lot of hate. Like, I don't think the industry likes when people come from YouTube and try to step into the music industry.
Right.
But she's actually one of those ones that can really, really sing, but they're not giving her the chance to. So I think this album will prove that she can really blow, and
I liked
it's really, really good music on there.
I like the intro was perfect.
The intro was perfect. It literally explains everything I just said. She has features with Lucky Day, Tusi, Mulatto, and some other people.
Big
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 Lotto,
Big remix.
Big Lotto been looking better and better every time. But I really like when people come from YouTube and do different stuff or whatever. I don't know. Maybe it's just the fact that like you just started that YouTube on your own. You know, you just did it.
Maximizing.
You built up this big following. You capitalized on it. I really like when people come from YouTube, but I've never listened to a Queen Naija song. I don't know one song about
Oh,
it.
you definitely.
Yeah, you missing out. You missing out. It's a good.
But I like
good
the
album.
story. So
If you
far.
like that Alicia Keys album, you're missing out because.
Oh my God! Don't
Just-
disrespect Queen Alicia.
Legend, John Legend.
Oh,
Alicia
you
Keys.
definitely know you not about to disrespect John.
Just saying, you have to update.
Not John.
There are new R&B people out. You don't have
A
to
lot of
still
new
listen
R&B.
to John
Babyface.
Legend.
Gives you listen to Jodeci. Okay.
Yeah, like no, you can listen to
Some
Lucky
of-
Day
some
now.
of Vaughn?
You know Brent Fayez.
No, we
Summer Walker,
listen to
Queen
'90s
Naija.
and early 2000s R&B.
But you don't have
No, we
to.
talking
Like
about
that's a
they new
choice.
music. They new music.
Yeah, no. See,
Yeah,
nobody's
they did.
going to listen to a new Babyface song.
Oh.
Nah, you right.
Which he does have a good song with Lucky Day, but
You what was I about to say? Oh, so on the new music wave, who is the artist that's like on your watch list right now? I can say our minds.
What's
Go ahead.
yours?
Simba. Have you heard of him?
From Lion King?
Yeah.
Nah, he's from Compton. He's fire. Like I have discovered him on it was some free. He did some freestyle on the radio, and I was like, this dude is fire. So I went to go listen to his stuff, and then he just recently dropped a new song called Big Homie or something with I think it's 2 Chainz on there or somebody. Yeah, but he's like on my artist to watch list right now.
Hey, you know, it's crazy. I used to message him back and forth on Instagram when talking about his podcast and topics and shit like that, like a few years ago.
Yeah,
because he used to be on he used to do a podcast with this nigga named Lou from the Bay and shit. And this was a few years ago.
that's crazy. You should have kept in contact with him.
I'll see him at the top.
Yeah. Alright.
Facts.
Let's see it.
Ooh. So someone that's like, I don't know, Baby Keem. I like, who else?
I've heard a lot of people talk about Baby Keem.
I like Baby Keem. You know, there was that rumor that Kendrick was starting a new label.
Kendrick,
and
he
was
need
taking
to
Baby
come
Keem
out
with him.
something. Oh yeah, I seen that. I seen that post.
I think they said it was just, it's like a production company or something like that, or something.
Yeah, but I
he's
think
doing a media company
he
thing.
does have Baby Keem. I was watching Reason on the Joe Budden podcast. And, shout out to Joe Budden. He got the COVID.
Oh yeah,
so shout out
he's
to my
out.
dog.
Oh, he got COVID?
Yeah. And Reason was actually there, so hopefully Reason goes and get tested and doesn't have the COVID.
I had seen some.
I had COVID before it was cool.
You always say that. But no, I had seen an article with Kendrick and talking about like Baby Keem is like his protege.
Yeah, I like Baby Keem. I'm
gonna have to check him out.
I like Baby Keem. I don't know.
New artists to check for, man. I don't know. I don't think I have one.
I like Young Blue.
I still ain't even listened to that song with Drake. Is it good?
It's really good. That's one of my favorite songs right now. It's really, 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 really good. Like I said, Queen Naija is one. And I've been talking about this guy named Young Ro for a while. He signed to Dream Chasers, Meek Mill's label. Actually, if you listen to the song, you would think it was Meek Mill, and they sound really similar. But I think Young Ro's from Houston. Really good music. I like him. Back in January, I did a artist to watch for 2020, and just want to say that my list was really good. Had Guap Dad 4000 on there. He's dropped 2 projects. Amazing artist. Cash Page,
like
she dropped a project this year. Fabio Foreign was on there. Another amazing artist. And number 1 was Mulatto. And I mean,
and now she's Big Lotto.
She's Big Lotto. So I just
let's talk about that for a minute.
Shout out
too.
to 2021.
So we literally, I think that everybody probably spoke on the artist in the beginning, like our very first episode or second episode, that is actually doing big things. Because I know with Dime with Your 5, and then I said Pop Smoke, I said Lil Mosley, I said J.I., Prince of New York, and I said who else did I say? Blast, I think might have been one.
Maybe.
And they all going up in numbers as well. Like J.I. performing on Rolling Loud, like crazy. So I mean, the Simpsons are black culture. It's real. It's real.
Yeah, we be on it.
For sure.
Is Mulatto? Where is she right now? Rankings on female rappers. Is she up there? She top 3 now?
So I don't judge female rappers, but for the sake of this conversation, I will say that she is.
Past Cardi?
Who's hot right now?
Is she past Cardi?
I don't think she's past Cardi.
Cardi B is. No one can pass Cardi. Cardi B is another type of celebrity.
Yeah. She top 3 though, right now.
I think she's
So behind
the
Meg
leader of the
and
new
Cardi?
school.
Okay,
There we go.
I say that.
Because I think
So Meg Thee
has,
Stallion is not the leader of the new school.
I don't think Meg is new school anymore. I think Meg has put out.
It's only been a year.
It's been a year since the world has known her, but Meg has put out several projects to let us know that she's good at what she does.
She does seem more, yeah. She does seem more.
I think, she's entering veteran
Veteran status.
status.
Hold on. Cardi only got one album, right?
Cardi only has one album.
2018. Yeah, 2018.
Yep. Invasion of Privacy. I think she'll probably be dropping another one soon. Did you see Meg released a freestyle, I think, last week?
You know, speaking of that.
Amazing.
To then leave, right?
No, she's on a remix to a song called Thick.
Thick.
But she just dropped random.
I like the freestyle.
Which she hashtag Megan Mondays. So I'm assuming we're gonna get a freestyle every Monday.
I liked that freestyle. And then I did see the remix. But with that remix, didn't Erica Banks drop a
Controversy.
remix to that
it as well
before?
For sure.
I thought that was interesting.
I actually think Erica Banks is a great artist. I think that she will not be as successful because of the comparison to.
Yeah.
I think because she's also signed to what is it, 1501? That's 1501. The Carl, whatever his name is.
Carl Thomas.
Yeah, no, is that his name for real? Carl Thomas, the R&B singer.
Not. Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Carl Wilson.
Yeah.
Carl Lewis.
Because she's
Carl
signed
from
to
Family
him,
Matters.
I don't think that she's going to be.
Carls.
There's whole lot of Carls.
Carly Red.
Oh man.
Carly Red.
Carl from Jimmy Neutron.
That was funny.
Yeah, no, yeah.
And she's great. I like every
she ain't
song
gonna-
that she's came out with.
Will she reach like mulatto level? Maybe not.
Honestly, I don't think so because you can't compare yourself to someone that everyone really, really likes right now.
So she like a Deshaun Stevenson kinda. They was comparing
Sport
Deshaun
terms.
they was comparing Deshaun Stevenson, I think, to like Kobe and stuff when he was coming out. He wasn't Kobe. I'm gonna just say that he wasn't Kobe.
Yeah. I feel it. But yeah. You got
What?
anything else from music?
No,
or
I'm gonna
that's
say
it? That's it.
I'm gonna stick with the hometown gang. Ty June.
For sure.
Shout out to him, man. He doing his thing for sure.
Nah, shout out to him. He got like 13 labels that's trying to sign him right
Yeah,
now.
boy on his way.
Nah,
That's dope.
he's that guy. Like that project was dope though. I'm not even gonna lie.
That's just fire. That sound like that's great. That sound like Tulsa though. Like that sound like
Yeah, cause at first all y'all had was Bless the Game.
yeah, but you know it's wild though. If you look at like his videos, they in his videos and shit like
Oh really?
yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
Keep it in the family.
Poyo, shout out to him. Shout out to Poyo outfit.
Bless the Game, you for real?
Ari Lennox has been sneak peeking music on her IG lives. She has some really good. I was talking about this with somebody. Ari Lennox makes nasty jazz music, so like you can play it around your mama because she won't really know what she's talking about. But I think she's gonna drop an album really soon.
She be thirst trapping me.
I like Ari, but I think I'm like she's too accessible to fans. I think Ari.
Boy, she be on live
IG
4
Live.
hours straight.
She do a whole shift on IG Live.
Nah, she would be on there all night.
She will, but she is.
She been on there all
she is
day
entertaining.
lately.
Yeah.
I will say I don't watch the whole time, but she do be entertaining.
She start from like waking up in bed to like
Yeah, like
I'm
she
gonna brush
just,
my
like,
teeth,
yo,
make some
she
tea.
might as well
y'all
make,
get
like, a
dressed.
vlog.
They gotta be paying her.
I doubt it.
Cause literally she be on there like
She really might as well just do like a vlog, just like wake up, do.
Nah, I think she's one of those artists where we don't have to hear from her, and she would still have a cult following.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
You know?
Boy, people live for her. She averaged like 2,000 followers every time she get on there though, like minimum. So
Yeah.
people look forward to her lives. Like literally, I be like,
She is funny.
I'll wake up and I'm like, oh, Ari's online. I go to sleep, she online. I go to lunch, she online.
I be peeping some of your comments in there, you know.
So you be in there when I be in there.
Yeah, I work from home. I don't do nothing.
Yeah.
I said something on there, and I got a whole bunch of people was coming after me on one of her lives.
But
We didn't even ask for you. You just showed up. Hey, all right. Wow.
it was one time Carlos Miller and Lil Twist was
That
in
was
there
the one
fighting
that was
for
on.
love. I like it. I think because it's different. This is an Ari thing. So if we ever seen another artist try to do this, we'd be like, it's not gonna work for you. But it works. It works for her. I think.
Nah, I think that's what I got ran out of the comments was that Lil Twist and Carlos Miller, and they was like, Carlos is married, and he disappeared, bro. He disappeared from the comments.
Carlos Miller.
So what is anybody have a Sayless playlist for this week? I have one. I've been playing Your Mind Still, Young Blue featuring Drake, like back to back to back to back.
Not that back to back.
Yeah, like that's it. That's how you got to start off the aux and end the aux, and put it in the middle.
I'm gonna probably go from that Reason album. I'm gonna go with Extinct featuring Isaiah Rashad and Jid.
Oh, motherfucker.
That's a good one.
I think it's you know, I ain't gonna go with Reason now. I think I'm gonna go with Trippie Redd and Chris Brown. I think the song is called Mood.
I'm gonna say, I don't know. Y'all took all the good ones. I'm gonna say Back by Jeezy and Yo Gotti.
Okay.
But I do have to go ahead and put a little plug in there. If you haven't, if you follow me on social media, make sure you check out my cousin Donatello 21 album out in stores right now. That was an old school in stores. Album out on all streaming platforms right now. Check it out. He put his heart into it. It's deep. If you like conscious rap, and it's different. He is an openly gay male. So it's different. Some people might like it, some people don't like it, but you know, he's speaking his truth on the album. So it's a dope project. He got a little song on there called Bad Bitches, for all the bad bitches to twerk to. Okay. It's lit. So y'all definitely go check that out.
2020 ain't better twerk.
But yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm kind of happy we kind of at the end of this. Because my bedtime alarm went off, and I'm tired as hell. I ain't even going to lie to you. I'm tired as hell. I'm over here watching to see.
It's 9 o'clock.
I'm trying to watch to see who's winning this election. This is stressing me out. Like,
yeah, it's 131. It's 131.98 right now, but it's a lot of red.
But you know what? I ain't even going to stay up to watch to see who win. I'm going to just wake up in the morning and
That's
see.
That's fair, you know.
You know, because it is what it is.
I think we had a great podcast, you know.
I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be back with all you guys. I mean, before we leave, though, does anybody have Say Let's Do More?
Fuck Kanye West.
Oh, wow.
Man, you know what? Since this is election day, by the time y'all hear this, we will have elected a new president for 2020. So this is for all of my people, all my black folks, all my people of color, and the white folks that, you know, ride on the side of right. You know, make sure you protect yourself, you know, have your firearm, you know what I'm saying? Because whether Trump wins or loses, shit is going to be crazy. I think that Trump supporters need to stay the fuck out of people's business, you know, stop trying to run folks off the road. And antagonize people for their beliefs when it comes to the political spectrum. This shit has been, these last 4 years has been wild for everybody. Depressing 2020 to say the least. But for the people that are here with us now, in you know, November 2020, man, we want to thank y'all for, you know, being strong enough to make it through, you know, one of the hardest times anyone has been through in quite a long time, man. So I can't really say less and do more, but you know, just keep being positive, keep staying mentally healthy, keep your heart pure, man. Keep loving those that are around you, man, and shit is gonna get better for all of us.
Way to end the podcast,
Peanut.
Leave it to Peanut too.
Boy,
I love it.
Just picked my spirits up.
Yeah, man.
I can go a whole nother hour. Nah, I'm just playing. Nah, but definitely. Oh.
Is it that one?
I don't know. Well, I think you had to click this button. But anyway, make sure, if you don't already, follow us on social media at the Sayless Podcast on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Check us out on YouTube at the Sayless Podcast. We got our own boards now, so you can actually call into the podcast and get in on the conversation. Okay, Davell. So you can actually get in on the conversation. So we will be posting it up on our social media accounts to let you know like when you can tune in and what number to call if you want to join in for the conversation. So we'll post the topic that we'll be discussing this week, and you can actually join in on the conversation. So that was some feedback that we have gotten from you guys, and now we have the access to do so. So if you do have any questions or topics that you want to hear us discuss, please feel free to DM or email us at
SaylessPodcast4@gmail.com, and that's SaylessPodcast 4 sayless@gmail.com.
Yes, sir.
I feel like I ain't said that in a while.
Because it hasn't been a while.
Man.
Say less.
Yes, sir. Another great show. Another great show.
Yeah.
Just say less. Everybody rocking with us. Just say less.